This podcast is powered by The Plug.
You know how Jordan's a gambling athlete who like gambles a lot? Some say
You're doing the conspiracy theory right now?
He dropped out and went and played
conspiracy
baseball
theory?
just long enough to not get in trouble for betting and shit because he owed some people like some serious money in the league.
I've heard that.
So like taking himself out of the equation made it easier to bet against
I heard that.
the Bulls.
Yeah, I heard that.
The whole thing.
But then they only lost 2 more games the next season with Scottie Pippen as the star.
Scotty went hard.
He did.
Yeah, no, that whole thing was weird.
It was
Well, I mean,
hilarious.
his pops
And
died
then
throughout that
once
gambling
like
shit.
the trouble went away, like he was like
you went totally East Coast. I mean, hilarious.
hilarious.
You totally
Once he stopped being able to get in trouble for it, like the statute of limitations shit went away, he came back to the league and played for the Bulls again.
Number
That's-
45.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you
It don't make sense.
allegedly.
I mean, it makes sense.
His baseball time was
What was-
basically him avoiding some charges
Right.
that were going on in the basketball world.
Right.
For gambling or
Against and for his team, like on some Pete Rose shit sometimes, and
with what was his name? Stern.
then betting against himself and like
Yeah.
like the flu game, like certain shit. Cause bro,
And it's already.
Bro, y'all know AI went
There's
through-
already NBA officials that.
Allen
charged
Iverson
with
went. That's what
shaving
that's what I'm
points.
about to talk about. AI went through that shit the hardest. Like, he's literally pointing out referees that are like calling plays.
If you think about it,
and, like,
it
them
is.
fools don't have a job.
If you think about it, it's very easy to manipulate a game
Especially
as a referee.
Not
It's
a game.
very
Not a
easy
game.
to manipulate shit.
Especially
In multiple sports, not
last
even
In any
like
sport.
In
if you're a
football.
ref, you
In
can
any
easily manipulate the game by the
Any
calls you make.
we watched
Easily.
it happen. I was like, this shit's
That's why
weird.
I still argue that
Shit's mad
that
weird.
the pass interference should not be where it
Quite
happens
clear.
because it's too easy to
A
just
spot
throw
foul,
a fucking
a
long
Hail
ball
Mary.
and have someone bump into a receiver.
definitely
and
not be a
it's
spot
right
foul.
because that shit happens too often and that changes the game. If you throw that shit 60 yards down the field and then there's a PI and then you're on the fucking in the red zone already. Like, what the fuck just happened?
And then so we're on the 10-yard line.
I don't like that shit because they throw the flag too easy anyways.
Like-
You can't be doing
Like
that.
I'm on defense and we don't get that 5-yard cushion because we're in the red zone.
That's almost like a strategy is to throw a couple deep balls and
Hell yeah.
get a PI call because that shit's gonna happen.
Ask Tom Brady.
Oh, as Aaron Rodgers.
Ask A-Rod.
Yeah, you
But,
throw some
okay,
deep
so
balls, there's gonna be a 60,
A-Rod has delivered
60
some
yard fucking
sick-ass
penalty.
deep passes that were just
How
like,
is that worse than like a face
Phenomenal.
mask or a clipping or something? You're like
But
a
you know what?
Like a really dirty hit. That shit's 60
Yeah,
yards.
that
if,
shit's
a cat
only-
got a cat, if a cat got a chance to catch
But that's
the ball
only been a
and
big-
they,
and you fuck with him
and they grab his arms.
That's only been a big
Still shouldn't
issue
be right
recently,
there.
though.
or pull on his
shouldn't.
jersey.
But that's
It
only
shouldn't.
been a bigger issue recently.
There's more
when they
gunslingers
started
in the league.
changing rules and shit and fucking
CTE.
move,
It's too
yeah,
easy.
moving the fucking
easy.
the kickoff and all that shit.
Junior
Right.
You know what I'm
Seau.
saying? Like this is a
I'm
newer
the
occurrence that they're
Keith
calling it
fan,
more.
so I like hitting my wide receiver. They all the rules for the wide
Ed
receiver.
Reed, my
Yeah.
nigga.
They throw
Snatch
the flag
change.
on everything.
Snatch
That's
change.
why the
We were the last of the
LT.
great
That's why
football
the
players, like hard
points
nosed.
per game is so crazy now
We
because
were the
it's
last of the greats.
all the penalties.
Like take your soul type shit.
We remember like the
Like,
purple
man,
people
earn what
leaders
you,
and like.
earn what you keep, right? Running backs got to run through
Fuck yeah.
defensive linemen and
all the time.
linebackers.
I hated the Broncos, but Steve Atwater
Tight
was
ends
gonna
gotta
light
push
your
somebody
ass.
off. Wide
It's-
receiver,
I
what do you
think-
got to do?
Like,
I think it's more so when they're defenseless. That's
Everybody
always
goes
the
through
issue.
Oklahoma drills, nigga.
I got to watch the
Come
tail
take these
end of the
licks.
greatest linebacker
Come
of
take
all
this hit.
time.
That's
Come
why I
take
quit
this
playing
hit.
football because of the Oklahoma drill. I was
LT.
like, shit. I played baseball till I was 31 years old
Fuck that,
because
I
of
didn't
the
care.
Oklahoma drill.
You don't care, bro.
you
That was my
remember-
favorite shit, bro.
You remember though?
Whenever they pulled out them 2 bags, it was like, I know what time it is.
Yo,
Bet.
you remember when crackbacks were okay though?
was just
That
about
was
to
never
say,
an
oh,
issue.
yeah.
That was the last.
You could
Oh,
crack
my
back.
nigga.
Crack back.
Is-
That was
is-
in practice. Chop block,
You
nigga.
could do that shit as long
Crackback.
as they didn't blow the whistle. You could hit anybody.
Anybody
You can
was
hit
live.
anybody.
Crackback.
Yep.
You can't do that shit anymore. If it's
Nope.
not near the play, you can't hit him.
Let him be going
I mean,
over
I
the
played
middle
for the
for.
Bombers in the late '80s, bro.
I'm killing you.
Everybody was getting cracked back.
Yeah, there was no penalties.
Little league coaches told me,
Bro, we
And in my
if
mind,
you
I'm
can't beat him, hit him in his legs.
I'm just looking out for my friend.
we had set up plays
just
for
blocking.
crackbacks.
Crackback.
Like we did that shit on purpose.
Him,
We can't do that no
Julius,
more.
And it was a work of art.
I never even blocked corners. I was always running across the field
Before a linebacker.
Somebody. I never blocked corners.
See, y'all look like y'all was athletes at that age. I was skinny.
I used to just eat safeties
That
for lunch.
shit fucked me. What was you? Was you skinny?
A little bit,
Nah,
but I
you
still
wasn't
play
skinny.
ball.
I was a pulling guard.
Well, my freshman year, I was pretty
I was
skinny.
a
'cause
patch player.
He
back then.
was chubby back in the day.
Was he for real?
He was back in the day, a long time
I
ago.
was so damn skinny. Shit.
I was
They
I was too.
try to put all kinds of extra pads on me to make me play tackle.
I couldn't
I was
gain weight
Big
back
Papa.
in
I
the day.
would- I'm like, hell nah, take this shit off. Let me throw the ball.
I was
I
the
ran
first.
too much though. I couldn't gain.
I was the
weight.
first New York swag nigga in Colorado over on Southeast Aurora.
Stop it.
The very first.
Stop it.
The originator.
Yeah, okay.
The Haitian sensation came out here after me. I was here when it was like dead end and like
Last street.
foggy
Last street
little
in Aurora.
Passovers to get to
Real
school.
shit. After
You
this, it
came
was
out here.
Kansas.
You was great,
was
but you
straight
came
up.
out here after.
Straight up, though.
I paved the way for you to have
Okay,
the
here we
window.
go.
The
Back
window that
street.
you climbed
Here we
through
go.
was because I cracked it a little
You
bit.
ain't
and
crack shit.
I was like, damn, you really on the last
I'm a
block
mile
of
away.
I was,
civilization.
I was talking to the white folks while you were living in New York with your fellow brethren,
Yeah.
eating jollof and whatnot. I was by myself. It was me and my brothers wearing Gino Greens alone.
Hey, I can't help when I came out here, nigga. Come
We
on.
had clear Nikes before everybody.
my man. Jesus Christ.
I still had cool socks. I was wearing socks. You couldn't see my feet. That was weird.
Shit, I still wore Tim's.
We had Nike boots that were like
Variety
fire.
pack.
Man, I remember the first time I wore my Timbs to school during the summer. Motherfuckers looked at me like I had a third eye. I was like,
What are those, Michael?
fuck, you ain't never seen a nigga rock
No.
some Timbs
You
with
gotta
some
wear.
shorts?
No,
Fuck
yeah,
no.
you gotta wear Tim's and basketball shorts
Never seen it.
and a
no.
wife beater.
Yo,
We were the only
that was
ones.
the uniform.
Was you wearing jean shorts? Jean shorts though?
The
At
jorts?
when I went to
jorts?
school,
Jean
yeah,
shorts and a
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, see.
But-
I graduated high school in '97, homie. That was the style my junior year.
I had a nice little terry cloth Nuggets outfit. It was the yellow. I had the yellow mellows on.
See, we call I don't know.
It was like a towel.
Terry, we call it velour. I don't know.
It was like a towel.
Did you get it from the bootleg or from the store?
It was like a towel with a pair of shorts. I got it from the Hook Man,
From the barbershop?
from the Stick Man in Brooklyn. I was coming home. You're supposed to be the big brother.
That's how you know there's some daddies around. Everybody shut up when the kid comes around.
Gio, you're supposed to be the big brother.
I'm not gonna be the bad influence. I'm not that guy.
Hey, I
Bro,
laugh
so-
at these little niggas
Hey,
when they
so
get in trouble now.
So when you after you get done taking a shit and you wipe your ass, do you like put the toilet paper in the toilet or like throw it in the trash?
Who's throwing it in the trash? Are you throwing it in the trash, lady? You're trashing it.
Just answer the question.
You're trashing. I'm flushing it.
Just answer the question.
Shit, I'm gonna wipe 2 more times and I'm gonna
This
flush all that shit.
this statement requires other questions.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So as a personal,
Now,
I'm flushing it. As a personal, I'm flushing it.
Okay.
Now, can I
is
ask
wrong with
you,
your plumbing?
what do you do?
I flush it as well.
Oh, okay. Because you made it sound like you're like putting that shit in the toilet,
I
bro.
just started contemplating who I can handshake.
Are you putting that in the trash right?
So
That's crazy.
I seen some shit inside in the trash can that brought up another memory.
memory.
There
You
was,
saw some shit in
This is what
yeah,
his
yeah,
core
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Inside?
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't
this
been
reminds
inside
me
yet.
of
Yeah,
another
yeah.
time.
So I mean, whatever, you know,
guy's got
kids
a
are one
story
thing.
to
Kids are one thing, right?
shit.
But like I had, you know, this a homie of mine. He went to school up in Boulder.
This is college years?
He had 2 roommates, and we'd hang out up there from time to time, and the roommates were cool as fuck. But one of them, for some reason, would throw his ass tissue in the trash.
The butter nugget
After he's
He
done
would wipe
wiping.
his ass and throw it in the trash.
Yes. Yeah. He would. Yes.
Was he from like one of those septic tank towns?
Like where they did it was running water.
You know, he seemed like definitely like a very earth conscious
Bad plumbing?
person.
Feels like somebody
who doesn't even bad
This
plumbing.
can't be a real story.
It's probably real, bro. He's probably just from a rural
That was another
place.
segment, though.
Like Kansas
It's
or
100%
Nebraska.
real.
So, because I'm thinking
Maybe Colorado
I'm thinking
mountain town.
Like when you do your business between your cheeks, you drop it in the water, and
Like, yeah, you just
but how you gonna pull it out? Like you,
swiping down.
well, how you gonna pull it out? Like I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
go all.
Yeah. You know,
And then
Once you get older, you kind of check the color every once in a while, but you still put that shit in the toilet.
make sure everything's running right.
You make sure it's the right color.
yeah, but
Yeah, no. He would put his used tissue
browns.
in the trash receptacle.
is this
And
kid still around? I'm gonna beat him up.
he was like,
You deserve to get punched.
he was like 30 something. He was a grown man.
Was he a hippie?
During this
Probably
time?
my age.
No, like I said, he was very earth conscious.
Or was
Earth conscious. It's fucking toilet paper.
I was gonna
Shit.
say, or does he have a disability?
I don't think he had a disability.
No disabilities?
You ever just sprayed water on toilet paper and shit and just watch it dissolve into the dirt? How much earth conscious can you be when in water? When
Dude,
you
I just
spray
bury my poops.
And it could have.
Just put it in the toilet.
Listen.
drop it and
I
flush.
never confronted him about.
You should have. You're a terrible friend.
I wasn't his friend.
He's like, hey, that
That wasn't my boy.
That was
my fucking.
That wasn't
yeah,
my man.
that was not my friend.
That was not
First
my
off,
man's.
I would
my
never
friend-
hang out.
he was
Said I would never hang out with
he
someone
was
like
he
that.
was my friend's roommate.
That was not my man.
And you know,
I asked my
we
man
would,
what
like I
was good
said,
with his
we would
roommate.
kick it when we were over there, but like I would never.
I seen him.
We never exchanged numbers or nothing. You know,
Homies though.
I don't know his mom or nothing.
but yeah. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
I ain't never had raisins in they mashed potatoes.
So you already brought up the segment of
real.
things you never see or hear.
White people
'Cause
that
that
hang
was
out with
something
black
right
people
there.
Don't do that.
Things you never see or hear.
Yeah.
I've never had a raisin in my potato
I
salad.
think that would be a
I
hilarious
ain't never had
segment.
raisins.
Things you shouldn't
So,
say.
so I got one. I got one for that because you already started it.
Yep.
For things
Hot
you
grapes is good.
for things you never see or hear. All right. Have you ever seen or heard a thug say you want some din din instead of
No. And he better not be my thug friend, 'cause I'm gonna talk shit for the
you
rest
want
of his
some
life.
Hey, homie.
Hey, homie.
Hey.
Hey, mommy just made some din din for you, nigga. She got cookies over here too. If
Hey,
you're
you better wash up.
extra hungry,
Hey,
you should
hey,
probably go wash your
Hey,
hands.
homie, is your mama finna cook up on that? Get that din din going?
Hey,
Nigga, oh my god.
hey, this
things you never see
this
or hear.
din-din's good. Your mom put her foot in it.
She probably did though.
Hey,
I've never seen a Chinese food commercial.
you know what she did?
True.
She put her foot in it when she was making that din din.
When she,
I could
that's
taste
like,
it.
that's like
I
a
could
thug
taste
nigga
it.
saying like
Mm.
puppies. Like, have you ever seen Tyrone from the block be like, "Hey, I got a couple puppies for sale,"
But
and they eat a lot of cookies that I made over in
baby.
my kitchen.
hey, here's the other question though.
But you preface that with
Let's
pit
say
bull
you are
puppy.
hanging out with like one of the most gangster homies that you got, and he did say that.
And he said,
Would you
want some
make fun of
din-din?"
him?
Yes.
Right then and there?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Even though he might like.
Homie,
Relentlessly.
Hey, Did you just
Relentlessly.
fucking say puppies, homie?
Relentlessly.
Did you just say
Relentlessly.
din din?
I've already been in this situation.
Even though he might pull
I've
out his
already
gun
been in
and
this
like
situation.
put it to your head.
Like,
Man, everybody got a gun. I got a gun right now.
like I don't want to flex,
That is hilarious.
but
I don't have a gun.
No, I do.
But-
I have it.
But within the
my
box-
rifle.
Gun
This
in
is
the
my
cabinet.
rifle. This is my gun. This is fighting. This is for fun.
within the box, I do have a lot of affiliated members in my family. So yes,
Allegedly.
I have been like,
So-
nigga, did you just say puppies, nigga? You can't say puppies or bubbles in front of me.
One thing. Did
you just say potpourri?
I gathered
I'm about to take a bubble bath.
You can
Only
What?
That's one of your homies
You
ever
been to county and you're taking bubble baths, nigga? Oh, I'm
Mr.
roasting you.
Bubbles.
You ever heard a thug?
I'm roasting
You ever
you.
heard a thug say
I
he's
was
going to
gonna
take
say
a bubble
great
bath?
story, and
No.
You said bubble bath.
I'm
You
roasting
Now-
you ever heard
I
a
don't
thug
even wanna
say I'm
hang
going
out
to take a
no
bubble
I'm
bath?
roasting you. I'm
or
roasting you.
what about
Bubble bath.
I'm
Who
roasting
said
you.
bubble bath?
or what about potpourri?
You look.
Well, that potpourri smell good.
Look,
So.
hey, nigga, you like them sconces I just had put in, cuz? Them shit's crazy over here.
Hey, they got potpourri in them?
They got potpourris in
Have you
them?
ever heard?
I made some chocolate bit bookies for you, blood.
You
It
ever
was-
heard a thug say that he just had
Them
like a
motherfuckers-
scone
No. No.
or a quiche
A,
or like a croissant?
a niçoise salad.
He's just on the block. He's like, yo, I'm about to go get a croissant.
Hey, y'all niggas ever had some quinoa?
He's like, nah, it's he's like, nah,
I
it's
do everything until whatever you.
Y'all niggas like gnocchi? That shit fire,
and they
huh?
correct
Hey,
you
that
too.
shit is fire. though.
He corrects you.
He's a culture. He's
He's
culture.
like, yo, I'm
You're
about to
culture.
get a pumpkin spice latte real quick.
Never heard
He
that.
corrects you too. He's
Never
like,
heard
it's
that.
acai, nigga.
You guys want some acai berry?
Was that terrorist shit?
He said, yo, there's real elderberry in this.
I feel like I just heard some Al Qaeda shit. I didn't know.
It actually helps you sleep better too.
I get them winks, homie.
You want some ginkgo biloba?
Some
Gotta help with your memory, homie. Y'all niggas is getting forgetful on the block, bro. I need you to pop them ginkgo bilobas.
Ginkgo.
You gotta get that ginkgo in your system, homie.
I could just hear E40 making a song about ginkgo biloba.
Hey,
That's two
ginkgo
rules in the
biloba.
hood, homie.
Ginkgo biloba.
I just started hating you
Biloba.
right now. Hey,
That's what
I
I hope
hate you
for.
right now. I mean, that shit was.
At least one
Hey,
day.
that shit right there,
How you gonna forget about the homies, homie?
ginkgo.
You better get them ginkgo. Your joints ain't even running right, nigga. You ain't hitting the block. You
Telling
better go
me you
get
don't-
them reds.
You don't take ginger shots?
You really gonna look me in my face and you tell me you ain't worried about your motherfucking knee joints and stuff?
I'm on a cleanse.
Doing a detox.
When's the last time you had some fish supplements, homie?
South Beach diet.
You know you keep getting them cramps when we
checking your
running from the
mercury
cops. You don't got enough vitamin K in your system, bruh. That's what's wrong with you when we hit the block. You never do a rundown right. You always cramping up. The last nigga to hit the block and throw some shells at a nigga. You can't even carry the 4.5 right. You cramp every time you squeeze the trigger.
You need some potassium.
You got potassium deficiency.
Potassium.
I'm out here trying to squeeze water out of a rock.
Potassium all up in my system.
None of you niggas Gouda is looking bright.
Hey,
Things you never see or hear, though. Anyone got something else?
yeah.
Things you never see or hear.
Here is I thought I had a good Edie Fozy Fonzarelli impression, and then I listened to the two homies do that shit. And I
Yeah,
just shut the fuck
Charlie
up,
Hustle.
I didn't say shit. 'cause
We
I
gonna
was-
be all up in that
Hey,
ass.
Smoking on that
Hey,
turtle
I was-
because it's
hey,
green
I
and it
was
makes
listening
you
to my
slow.
weebles Do they this?
Do the
you know what I
wobbleization.
mean?
Because it makes you slow.
He said,
Hey.
Daddy, it ain't no milk in the fridge.
Eating spinach like
You better put some
go back
water
to
in that
selling
cereal.
Ah, damn.
You better eat that cereal with some water. Ooh.
Up
Now,
in
what
the
did he
bank.
say?
Hey.
What did he say? Beat a gorilla down and give a lion a muscle.
A muscle.
Throw
Hey,
it
gotta hit
in the
the high
pot, let
pitch.
it simmer
hope I
and
don't
bake.
go
Add
back
a
to
little
selling
baking soda,
dope.
bake
So
it
look,
like after
besides
flavor.
Mac Dre, he's been around the longest. And then you have to like
You
go
got to
to
give
the
Redman
East
credit
Coast.
too. That was '92.
You have to go to the East
Yeah.
Coast to
Gotta
get
give
somebody
Redman
to
some
rival
credit.
that.
True
shit.
that.
And he started his own style.
Hey, so I hate like that dude that's always got a one-upper story. But because I've been feeling like
We
I've
do
been
that
feeling
all
a
the
lot of
time.
story.
We actually
I mean, I seen E40
do
in the
that.
airport. I mean,
is he cool?
I'm taking my son. My son lives in Georgia. At the airport,
Atlanta's like a hub for music too.
dropping my son off. He about to fly on the plane, go to Georgia. You know, be with his family. I'm sitting there on the little escalator walkway. Is sitting there. I'm sitting there waiting on my son to plane take off. I look down. Man, that fool got some jewelry.
This nigga over here shining.
Big motherfucker. Hey, he got. Damn, that cat's cool.
Sipping on that
Plane
slurry
finna
cane.
leave. Honey, he get
He
up.
has several
Hey,
liquor in front.
long story short, it's E. Fozy Fonzarelli. I said, "What's up, my weebles?"
He
said,
seems hella humble,
Yeah.
bro.
Honey, it was like I had been knowing that cat my whole
Forever, huh?
life, and he treated me, you know what I'm saying? And you know that you know, I was like, what? And that's what I told him. I said, "What up, Easy Fozy?"
'Cause I'd have fucked him up. I
He
would've
was
hit
like,
him.
"What's up, my weebles?"
Charlie Hustle.
Hey,
He would have known what to do with his own voice going back at him like that, cause
hey, but when E40 called me his weebles,
that's a wobbleization, baby. That's an official.
wackadoodle.
You feel me?
Gotta tell him I got my block brochure.
He's telling you to keep up on your chicken. and make sure them bitches
I feel like I
tell
can
you,
show up at his mama barbecue
Candy.
because of the way he said it. I can show up at mama barbecue.
He said, I got
and
a
give me
couple of
plate.
scraples over here in my wobble.
The L.
And I'm glad you brought an extra little smoke and raise ice.
The V. Valley Joe.
I appreciate you appreciating the appreciation of the hustleization.
Y'all got me feeling all guest-like, but ain't got no motherfucking music on.
Said you got me hungry for a sound you're not supplying.
How many rearview mirrors you got left?
I don't even look in them. I have never seen one exist. Ooh.
Keep knocking down my
I was at the
rearview mirror.
I'm a barbarian, a savage, a fully semi-automatic.
Man. We've got, and then
Just so y'all know, I hate y'all, but you can only hate people you love.
That's right.
shout out to all the humility we've discovered in some of the famous circles we've touched.
What he said.
We've always gotten to meet the cool,
And
We were smoking with Devin the Dude. That shit was hella chill.
And expanding diversity.
sometimes like underground rappers. Like,
you know,
shout out to Palmer Squares.
P Squares.
Bro. Shout out to Palmer
P
Squares.
Squares.
Some of the most fire white dudes spitting.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
I do appreciate the eclectic group of friends that I've gotten to know and love.
Love my friends.
Except for the ones who are like selling blood and semen for marijuana cigarettes, allegedly.
do they do that?
No, it happened.
You talking about? I thought was that Bill Cosby?
Worse. Worse.
There was no chocolate pudding pops, and most of the time he wasn't getting laid.
Joe is sleepy after I eat these goddamn pudding pops.
Most of the sleepy girls
I'm always
came
sleepy.
to the party and left with one of his friends. They found us more attractive and more interesting. So while he laid the trap, we benefited from the specific or not specific chemical reaction between their cerebellums and the pudding pop. The pudding pop. With the pudding pop. We've never been a group of hanger-ons. We're more of the go-getter type around these parts. We have a simple appreciation for the finer things, but they're very simple as well. Sometimes my nephew's hungry for a Fabergé egg. And he deserves it.
That's also something.
Kind of an expensive breakfast.
That's also something you'll never hear a thug say.
Things you never see or hear.
Fabergé egg.
Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé egg.
I've said that a dozen times.
You are an outlier, sir.
I feel like that'd be a good verse for Yep.
I also talk about diversifying our portfolios and investing in art.
Well,
caught this-
Jay-Z told us to do that.
I caught
too.
this crazy that Andy Warhol painting, the
For $9.99.
paint can. It's
I don't
it's
even know what you said.
it's a
I don't
smaller
know if
copy.
art
It's
school. I don't
it's
know
only
what
the 8x11. It's only the 8x11, but it's got
It took me 32 minutes to get here.
it's not a Campbell's can. It's a Chef Boyardee.
About,
it's,
huh?
it's a rendering, you guys.
About.
It's got the Chef Boyardee can from like our generation. It's the meatballs and SpaghettiOs. Cause Campbell's is cool, but it's like kind of salty, personally.
Like the can shit.
Yeah, like
I mean, you
the
gotta
condensed.
Get a box of pasta. Get some motherfucking ragu, bro.
Oh,
Ragu.
guy, my guy, don't come at me like this.
So
all right?
saucy, they call me Ragu.
Hey,
I'm over here eating chicken cutlets and whatnot.
I don't want
all
you
right?
to eat fucking.
I know
egg
the
noodles and fucking
Genoveses, all
ketchup.
right?
Get some fucking
All right.
pasta and some penne.
All I'm saying is I could have been a made
Fucking
man, but
prison
I'm not
spreads over
Italian.
here.
They used to call me the cool one, all right? I'm just
You
saying.
don't gotta make fucking burritos with hot towels and fucking ramen noodles no more. Huh?
They talk with their hands a lot, and they said I
you-
could sleep with their sister, but I
you
could
and the
never
rest of
marry
the-
into the family, is what I heard.
You and the rest of the Johnny Two
Ain't
Socks
married
over
into the
there.
family.
They told me I was the coolest eggplant they ever knew. And
I
then
told you I was the minority in my house, huh?
they gave me some
You know they're not gonna
gabagool,
fucking
cooked
let
it
me
up
in.
all nice with some spriggers jewel and
Cement socks, bottom of the river. You and the rest of the Johnny Two Socks over there.
Did you say semen socks?
they both are hard.
Crusty old socks.
They sink.
Would you sink with cement socks?
Yes.
I said cement.
I think you could swim
Bottom of
better.
the river.
You could
Bottom
swim.
of the
You could
river.
swim better with semen socks.
You
got the
and
power of a
rest
million.
Of
Yeah,
the Johnny
well-
Two Socks.
Not only that, you're a sea man.
Depends on how many
Absolutely.
cucumbers
You got to see men on your feet.
What's his name? Johnny? Johnny? That his name? Two Socks, huh?
Johnny Two Socks.
Bottom of the river?
Johnny Two Socks.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I know him. Well, I used to know him.
I may or may not know where the guy who knows the guy who talked to Jimmy Hoffa the last day before he was alive
He
anymore.
may or may not be in the bottom of a river.
He could or not be under the original MetLife Stadium. I don't know.
Maybe his body is in pig slop.
He's on the 50-yard line.
I don't even know who that person is.
Sometimes unions don't work.
You act like I never dug a hole. I've dug lots of holes before.
He's a part of every coin toss.
It's a big fucking hole. He'll fit.
He's always the 12th man. He's always.
When the Angels win the pennant.
Oh, that shit was so sad.
When are you gonna be back, Dad?
Underrated. That was like the most fucked up shit ever in
Yeah,
a
so
movie. He should have slapped his dad for
because
that.
they won.
Bro.
They won the whole shit, and then
He like
left.
sat there and thought about it for a second too.
That shit was so fucking
but they
cold-blooded.
suck.
He's still-
And then he rode off on his motorcycle. I'd have threw a rock at him.
He still left.
He said, "When am I going to see you again?" When the Angels win the pennant.
So like in that time, never. That's like I'm going to get milk and cigarettes.
And then
And
So
then
now you eat your Oreos with
what
water.
they didn't show is the dad like watching the game on TV and is like, "Don't win, don't win."
milk puts the flavor. in
Now I gotta go
Oreos,
home.
Water takes it out.
All of it. All of it. It's like eating a soggy piece of cardboard. Just like life without a father, I assume.
Wow, soggy cardboard.
That's
Huh?
kind of what it's like.
Soggy cardboard.
Or a
Soggy
bonus dad. I don't say
cardboard.
stepfather, but I say bonus dad. Shout out to the dudes who stepped up.
You know why they call them stepdads, right?
Because we stepped up.
No, because they always got one foot out the door.
Because
Oh.
And they're ready to just
So
step
the
on
real
out.
stepdads, not the ones that just come over when
that
the kids
landed
fall
beside
asleep.
Yeah.
the one with the melatonins.
Yo, kids asleep?
I got the melatonin push
Not-
pods.
There's nothing worse than the stepdad.
So
I'm
what's
talking about
you
the
the real
step
stepdad?
up
I'm here.
dads. I'm talking about the step up dads. The ones that buy Christmas presents.
I know. Trust me.
Like, dude, you just trying to fuck my mom.
I respect all stepdads. They was just a joke.
No,
all right?
absolutely.
You just trying to get some cheeks, you jackass.
Thanks for the juice box, little man.
we supposed to be buds?
I mean,
Not your fucking bud.
Sorry, little man. I ate
you
your
buy
last
my
snack
mama
pack.
present and fuck her. So I need 2 presents. Because you getting 2 presents.
no doubt. No doubt. I'm
know
Jewish.
what I'm
You get 8 days of presents every year. No doubt. Hanukkah comes around every year.
Presents.
I'm going to hook you up.
Fuck.
Especially if you throw me a super shout out with your mom.
I mean, I'm you one phone call away from me fucking everything up, bro.
Yeah.
You better
Yeah.
be good with.
I've
a
seen
fact.
some stepdads get
That's a
knocked
fact.
out.
I've done it
Because they don't know.
before.
They
Hey,
don't
you know
know
what I
that
seen?
I've
You know what I
done it
seen?
before.
You know what I seen? I done
showed
seen
up.
my ass get knocked out by my step.
Oh shit.
He said, I
That
got
motherfucker
knocked
was
out.
swole as shit.
My mom,
Was you talking shit?
my
Little
mom,
bear shit the was wipe his ass with the brown.
every time.
Hey,
Every
I've got some
time.
memories like that too.
Every time, bro. Every
Was he
time.
being
That's why I
disres-
love the shit out my
Was he being
stepdaddy.
disrespectful,
That
though?
motherfucker whooped my ass.
You know-
Was he being
you know what was-
disrespectful?
Or just a parent.
No,
That
he whooped
wasn't
my
your,
ass.
that
But
wasn't
was he being disrespectful
was he being
to
your
you?
parent and you wasn't your genes, or was he being disrespectful?
No, I was out of pocket.
So
Oh,
he was
okay.
being a parent.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just didn't have your
No,
same.
he was being the motherfucking
DNA.
man, reminding me that he take care of me and my
Right.
mom.
He said I deserved it.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do to your mama,
Oh.
Did he say that,
and I'm
though?
gonna make sure that you got a roof.
Did he say that,
Hell
though?
no.
Those
No, but you
words?
have to
Oh,
make
Yeah.
Okay.
In my mind,
You have to
he
make
did.
it part of that.
I was like, I hope he didn't say
In
all
my
that.
mind, he did.
That's not what he said, but that's what he
No, but
fucking
then I see
said.
my mom.
It's
I
the
see my mom
tone. It's the
warm
tone.
and happy and
Yeah, right.
No,
yeah,
but-
yeah. That makes it
you know,
tough.
and then I was like, no, we drive.
It's the Jody
Roof
Bing
is-
Rames
roof is working.
experience.
You're like, all right, just don't fuck up, all right?
I
And
do
was-
love
I
all
was
this
14
electricity.
I was 15. I was a freshman in high school.
That's
So that's
rough,
where it
though.
gets weird.
That's tough
too,
to
bro.
take on a
Because
stepdad, though.
you're like doing your own developmental shit too.
That's
When
tough
I was
to take
tall,
on a stepdad.
Doing your own developmental shit.
He was a shorter dude,
And then you always want to protect your mom, so it's like
and that motherfucker stole me in the chest, bro.
you accidentally check niggas.
Man, I should have shut my mouth.
He stuck around.
You know when
He stuck around.
when you can't breathe and you try to catch
Stuck
air.
around. Yeah, hell yeah, and try
And you
to
Oh
put it in
my
your mouth.
cut a
God.
little bit of it and
Try to taste the air.
get a nice fork full of
Shut
some
that shit in
oxygen.
there.
Hey, ever since then, that's been the man I love the most.
Good.
You had to get your ass whooped first.
But let him fuck with me now.
Just
He's
to get the
70.
respect.
It's fair game now.
Remember back in the day?
We still got the same age difference.
Say, I remember
know what
when
I'm saying?
I remember when you hit me in the chest.
But now you
kick his
love
walker
him for
out
loving
from
your
under him.
mom rights.
Now what, punk?
Man, my mama.
What's up?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna change
Stand
your
up,
diaper,
motherfucker.
but I'll pay for the house in Florida. for
Just like you used to do me.
But I
Stand
ain't
up,
really-
motherfucker.
I ain't, I ain't fucked. Like I ain't like that wasn't my dad. That was
Right.
that was my stepdad.
Stepdad.
Like I'll tell on him.
Bonus
if
dad.
If he was cheating, I'd have told him.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! You kidding me?
Mama, get his money.
It would have been a weird situation. Cause look, it would have been the next day. She's asking, why is he in the hospital? Cause I fucked him up.
I mean, he was.
Cause he was with.
You know I got hands, mom.
Cause he was with so and so. So I called the rest of the bros. And
No,
we-
I got
I couldn't
hands.
find another way to fuck you up.
What had happened was his face fell into my fist
A bunch of
a
times.
bunch of over and over.
Man, it was
Over.
bad glaze.
Repeatedly.
It was. They call it black ice on the highway.
Cause Kenny Laughmore was like, "Ain't that old boy?" And I was like, "That show the
That's it.
fuck
That's him.
is."
That's him. just tell me when
So
to
we
go.
wore him out, and then I called my other brothers, and then we beat his ass all the way back to the house so he could move his shit out. Cause he was clearly living with my mother. Cause we all know who the Jewish
Might
black
have rock bottomed him. I don't know.
Oh no, I did.
Tombstone pile driver. He might have caught that.
We tried moves.
I am famous for an elbow drop or a crescent kick.
We did stuff to them. Right? Yeah. I did the fucking.
Say that again.
An elbow drop or a crescent kick.
Crescent kick.
I twist faded a couple
Or
niggas.
sweet chin music.
Sweet chin.
Chin music.
That's
Yeah.
sweet chin music.
Might be a little
I
better.
swanton bombed a couple niggas in my
Might happen.
heyday.
Might happen.
I did a Tommy knocker. Shout out to the homie Dwong.
I like to check their blood pressure.
Insecurity.
It's a cartwheel, but then you put your knees into their chest.
Every time I end up getting into a scuffle, I end up checking. I end up checking their blood pressure.
He did it.
I check their
Into
blood
somebody
pressure
else?
for a
He
while.
did it.
And that's your homie.
To make
In the
sure that's
fight.
good.
Yeah.
But your homie had it done.
When
you know?
I
He did it.
engage in fisticuffs.
That's my homie right there. I don't even know him.
We
but
named the move after.
I
him.
just adopted him.
It's
I
called
turn
the
into a
Tommy knocker.
sphygmometer. I'm like
You're gonna
If I
need
could
a.
just- I think that's a hella war story. You'd be like, yeah, the homie did a cartwheel.
He did a whole move
Need- and
that
need-
we've
and-
never
and
seen
need
before.
somebody in the chest. Like you don't even have to tell the rest of the story. That's the end.
That's pretty much
Would
it.
it be more embarrassing to get knocked out or for somebody to catch you and put you in a submission hold, and then slowly do it harder and tell you to tap out? Bro,
submission.
just tap out
A submission.
You ever been
and
knocked
put
out?
you to sleep
A submission.
and just put you to sleep.
I've had my
been knocked
bell
out?
rung when I
Nah.
was like,
I can't remember either. That's why you and I both probably been knocked out before. But
I've
if you
had
to
some
tap out on
concussions.
some shit, you remember.
Is that
the fucking
more
shit
embarrassing?
fuck yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Is that
remember this shit. You be like, no.
that's why I'm
more
asking. Is that more
humiliating.
embarrassing? So think about it. If there's a crowd of people
I'd rather
watching
be
and you get
knocked out
slept,
than make.
or
But you didn't say there's a crowd of people who talking about getting knocked out.
okay,
You-
just listen.
You built
In
it
this
all
scenario-
I'm giving you a
up.
scenario.
in this
I'm
scenario
giving you
right
a
now.
scenario. There's a crowd of people watching.
All right.
Would you rather get knocked out or have somebody put you in a submission
Make you
hold?
say, "Okay,
and they're
I'm
like, "Yo, tap out," and you're like,
Let me go.
just struggling.
give
You
up.
can't get out.
How old am I?
He makes you.
At this moment.
You're a grown man. You're a
At
grown
this
man.
moment.
You're a grown man.
This happened to you yesterday.
You're a grown man, and your girl's there.
Ooh. Or say your daughter, or say
So if
some of
I-
your
so then
daughters
let's
or
break
your
it down.
sons are
And your
there.
homies.
If everybody think that's my girl, that she a bad bitch.
If we're there.
I'm not gonna call no chick. That
Okay,
ain't
she's
a
not there.
bad bitch,
Okay,
my
she's
girl.
not there. She's not there.
Shit, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, but you can't do it while you're in the submission hold. Listen.
That's not one of the options.
With the squirt gun? With the super soaker?
You're mid-fight. You're
I'm not gonna
mid.
get choked out,
But
get
listen,
knocked out.
so this
at
is-
43 right now.
So this is after the
But you're
fact.
mid altercation. You're mid altercation.
Yeah,
See
this
how
is.
cold my pimp walk is?
So would you?
You're telling
I'ma
me,
shoot.
but this is after the fact. I'm saying when it's happening.
tired.
Would you rather get?
I mean,
Would you
my
rather get
20s
submitted?
My 20s, I picked some fights, and I was about 50-50. that I shouldn't have been in. And every time I see a fight at my age, I'd be like, man, you know how long it's gonna take me to recover from that shit?
I need to take my back pills.
Tired, man.
Oh shit!
I threw my back out swinging that right hook.
You still didn't answer me though.
I avoided the question.
I know you'll shoot him after. I'm saying.
That's a great deflection.
I'm saying
avoided
as it's
the-
happening. Like what would
Mid
you rather go through?
situation.
Getting slept?
Would you
or
rather
getting
catch him
submitted?
right?
Like
Would
you
you
have
rather
to
catch a
choose,
mean right?
Or getting submitted?
Like you have to choose.
You're catching a mean
Knock
right,
me out, homie.
or he
Knocked
hit you
out.
with like a
Knock me
umaplata
out.
or
Knock
something.
me out.
Knocked out.
Take the knockout.
He's getting slept.
That's
What
definitely
if
from the
it's a
old
knockout like embarrassing? Like you didn't
Stop.
even get it.
He's always moving the goalposts.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. You
What
get
if it's
knocked
a-
out.
what if it's an
It's
embarrassing-
bad all the way.
No, no. What if?
There's
What is
certain
the
levels.
answer that you're trying to
certain-
get?
What do you want him to say to you?
Ask that question.
What do you, I don't know what you
I
want
don't know
me
what
to
you
say.
say.
Shit, there's too many variables.
Okay, you don't need. All right.
Hey, you
so,
got one more chance.
Okay,
lot
so
of
you don't
variables.
even put up a fight and you get knocked out. It's not
That's
even
not
close.
an option.
He just
It's
kind
not
of
even close. Or you
I
get
mean,
slept.
I'm not. Hey,
he slept you.
Kill me.
He just
So what if the fight is just one-sided, just getting whooped?
he's a larger male, so
This is a what if.
I don't see his jaw being anything
This is
less
a
than
what if.
tungsten at least. He's got a
I ain't never been knocked out.
look at his big ass head.
All right, good answer.
He's got a pit
I ain't
bull
never
head.
been knocked out.
All right, good
I've been
answer.
woozy.
And
I've
I'm
been
not
woozy.
good at that little grabbing shit.
I'm not gonna front,
So
and I'm a better wrestler
I
now.
don't know. We just got to flip a coin and see what happens.
I just gotta be quick.
So if you're not good at it, you might get
I gotta be
submitted then.
fast. With a nigga like you, I would
I used
definitely
to throw
implement.
baseball 90 miles an hour. I'll take my chances of getting the
Nah, I
head.
feel you.
With someone your size, I would try to distract
Feel you.
you and grab you. I'm gonna try to choke you out. You too big.
You
to
know what
get
the difference
punched.
is?
Like you punch
In
me
my
in the
30s,
face a
in my
lot.
20s, in my teens, I would never
would try
kick a
to
dude in
wrestle
the
you.
nuts. In my 40s,
Just win, right? Just go home.
if I'm
Let's
about to
just,
lose,
I'm just making it home. I'm just going home.
take your nuts.
At the end of the night, I'm just going
said
home.
I'm about to
by-
throw a knee.
he said
I ain't
by
gonna
any-
punch you. I swear to God, on hood.
So by any
On
means
hood.
necessary-
I'm 26 grape. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
You're
punch
not.
you
You're
in the
not gonna
Take
give him
your
the
cup.
old dick twist.
Twist that dick.
You're not
Throw a
gonna.
knee.
So you telling me by any means necessary?
He's just trying to go home.
Yeah,
He's trying to go home.
by any
The
means
old, the old dick
necessary.
twist.
You want to go home or you want to go to the hospital?
I want to go home.
You gouging eyes?
Some training day shit.
Oh, I'm fish hooking.
You gouging eyes?
You're not listening.
He said I'll do all that.
What's the one movie
It's
with
like,
the
nigga, I got
Only thing I
hands.
won't do.
Leonardo
is punch you in the
DiCaprio
dick.
and Daniel Day-Lewis,
Ow.
where they're like
So if you getting
Americans,
submitted, you're not
but
doing a
they're
dick
all
punch?
Irish and like it's like
If the light's
Irishes
about to
versus
go out,
Americans.
you're not
elbow
dick
you.
punching?
It's like American something.
Hey, I'm with my man
hands
over
is
here
going
because
nowhere near your dick.
cause on the block there was never no ground training. It was always
That was the rule.
it was only
We grew up in
you know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
era. You gotta know how to.
It was only
wrestle.
boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was niggas was going bodies and
The only
shit.
rule was don't get your hands near my dick.
Yeah.
He said he put me in a
Man, like,
fucking
you don't get the
armbar.
So I mean,
Yeah,
Put me in a fucking armbar. I didn't know.
once we go to the
And after
ground,
a while,
nigga, it's
somebody be like, you finna.
all the rules go out the window, nigga. I've been
Suffocate. You gotta let him go.
yeah, yeah.
So you-
knocked his ass out.
So you don't think
break it up.
you don't think you need to know how to wrestle in a street fight?
You definitely have to.
I mean,
most
You don't
niggas
think
now
you need to know
because
how to wrestle?
now because these
Gangs
niggas
of
is
New York.
is learning fucking Muay Thai and all that other bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was just some hands.
Okay, and Colorado is a fight state.
But see,
Colorado,
I go back to what
Utah,
my man
New
said.
Mexico.
I go back to what my man said. I ain't playing that shit. I'm
Fight.
shooting your bitch ass. Fuck
I'm
that.
just-
Because
I'm just
I
telling
ain't
you,
got
bro.
No,
35.
catch a fade.
Man, you getting there? You about to be right on that? You
Straight
Catch a
up.
fade.
I'm not
Transition.
no, listen. I am not about to be put in no figure four leg lock by no
I'm
20-something
just
year old
saying.
because
Listen though.
this
Catch
nigga
a
want to get out of
fade.
pocket.
But listen.
no.
Catch
Why
a
don't he
fade.
just catch a fucking fade? Stand up
That's
and
what
catch
that
his
is.
hands. I told you. Once the shit starts going to the ground, I'm busting, nigga.
Ridiculous.
The few places I'll get in a fight in, there's gonna be chairs.
I'm just
At
stating.
my age right now, I'm grabbing one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
motherfucking chairs.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna whoop your ass with
Oh,
that
yeah.
motherfucking
So I'm
chair.
just stating the fact though. Some fights go to the ground even if you don't want them to.
Most
Nah.
times.
Some fights
Especially
go
if you
to
go
the
to the
That
ground.
ground,
nigga
bro,
that's
it's
getting
over, dog.
Some fights
Slept.
grapple. Sometimes
nigga that's
some
getting
Hit him with
slept.
the chair and get into your car, grab your bitch. Tell her I whoop his ass. Motherfucking chair. Tell him hype the shit up. Pow, pow, pow.
Especially if you're winning in the hands,
And
or
like,
the
hey,
dude
hey,
is like,
hey, you want a shot?
the dude is wary. If a
Whoop
dude
his
is,
ass. Let's celebrate.
if a dude is wary of you, he's gonna try to grab you and like throw you around.
Get me to the ground, bro. It's over, dog. I lost.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling you. As soon as I see this shit,
Bah, bah, bah.
I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for
And
that.
if I ain't got the burner or
I'm
the
just
blower,
saying.
I'm gonna grab a chair.
I don't
So
like
a
to.
double leg takedown to the arm bars.
So we're not doing that. That's what you're saying. I've had
Not
to,
sports.
I've
I
had
didn't
to
get
fight
an
a lot of
attempt.
5'11", 6 foot,
you're not getting that
6'1"
attempt, my guy.
niggas.
Hey, if we was gonna steal a car, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna throw you a pass to the keys so that you can get in the car.
We're a
This is not
takedown.
sport. No, we gonna run in that motherfucker. We gonna take the car and go dip. If I'm in a fight, I'm not finna do no Muay Thai sports shit.
But some people do.
You understand?
I do
Some
that.
people
You
do,
understand
though.
what I'm- Why? That's a fight.
Some
Knock his ass
people
up,
do.
knock him out, take his chains, go out. give
That's
him my
how
money.
I was raised. I'm not gonna kick you in your
No,
face while
that's
you're on
not
the
how
ground.
I was raised.
His brother's a great wrestler though too. So
Then
But
you
I'm
paid for it,
going-
then stop fucking-
I'm
don't
going-
get the heads up.
That's not.
What
That
you
is
talking about?
absolutely not how I was
Some
raised. It
people
was
are good
catch
wrestlers,
these
though.
fucking hands right quick, and that
We
was
grew
it.
up in a different way, right?
What
Niggas
happens?
wrestle.
Grab that chair, homie.
It's about adaptation.
you know what
Thank
happens
you.
though? You know what
You
happens
gotta
though?
do what you gotta do at
Right.
the moment.
Hold on.
Think about it. In
You got-
street fights,
Hey,
somebody
if you
throws.
If you get me in the goddamn grip hold, homie, it's a wrap. I won.
But think
Or
about
you
it.
won. I lost.
In street
Hey,
fights-
Hey, stop, please, don't. I
No.
want no more.
What were we
Hey,
saying?
but if I can get that chair,
Oh wait, I got that hot chocolate, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's,
what's that
it's a
stripper
little.
name?
Nah, nigga.
What were you saying? Kenny?
So in street fights, a lot of the
Cage.
times, if the knockout doesn't come, there's a
Four
haymaker.
punches.
If it gets ducked and somebody gets close in, and they take you down,
I'm changing your.
What are you doing?
elevation.
what are you doing after
But see,
that?
I'm telling
but see, that's
If you miss that,
especially with-
if you miss that right hook and they duck it and they tackle you, what are you doing?
And I see you being.
look. See, the right hook's going this way. It
And
missed.
what if you miss?
Reach.
Concealed carry license, less than 4 shots.
If I-
Shoot below the waist.
I feared for my life. Period. I feared for my
On
life.
me,
I
on me.
feared for my life.
I swung. I
only
missed.
let-
I grabbed the heat. I don't miss with the
I
heat.
didn't
my
shoot a
nigga.
lot. I only shot 3
All right,
shots.
so it's about adaptation, right?
That was a complete
You have to be-
adaptation.
you have
I
to be-
missed.
no, you have to be
I
ahead of the
parried
game.
with the fucking nine.
Before, like, as soon as they start to square up, man, first off, I don't like to fight with clothes on, so I'll strip down, butt ass
Ass
naked.
naked. Wow. Who's fighting a naked
And then
guy?
nobody is going to fight me.
At this point,
Who's
I'm walking
fighting
the fuck
naked
away.
dude?
Nobody wants to fight me
Absolutely.
naked.
If it's summertime, I'm
stopping.
walking around with 9 inches on your
stopping.
face. You want 9 inches on your face? No.
Stop the cat.
Nobody's doing it.
What you
Strong
gonna do?
nine.
What are you gonna do if a dude's like, fuck, come on, let's go?
He's getting hit as soon as the first shirt
I'm
comes
laughing.
off.
We're not fighting anymore. I'm laughing.
That's hockey move, right? You
He's
pull the
getting hit
pull the
as
jersey
soon
over
as-
the head and just start.
So if somebody literally takes off their shirt and we're already engaged like that, he's getting pieced.
No, this is before.
that's
this,
motherfucking.
so this is this is like
extra narcotics.
I'm a sudden type of
Just right there, you start
exactly.
taking your clothes.
He's on PCP, Johnson. I had to subdue that guy.
Yeah, no. If you start addressing, I'm laughing and the fight's over.
Potheads, we don't
not
get
laughing
in
no
fights.
more.
So I'm saying.
Potheads don't
I
really
might
fight.
switch
We're
places
not
with
fighting
the
no
next
more.
closest white dude and be like, it was him.
Hey, this nigga was talking shit right here.
That was the dude right there that was talking. That was
we all look alike.
Handle your man's right here, bro.
Y'all look
And then
alike.
we don't really do like going out a lot. So like the last fight I was in was at a New Year's party at the homie's house.
Was it?
Yeah, that Corey
Was
shit.
that the last fight?
Literally.
Was it?
Literally.
Ha!
Was it?
Yes. Yes.
it?
Yes. We're not talking about yes. Yes. Yes.
Could you even consider that a fight, though?
No, that's what I said. Yes.
Was there not multiple?
That was the last bad blood
You know what?
altercation.
You know what? Sure, that was your
That was-
last fight.
that was the
you're
last-
Right. You're right.
where I was actually trying
right.
to fight somebody.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not reactionary.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
just want to let you guys know this is the last podcast. It's fucking warm outside again because I'm fucking freezing.
Protected somebody I love.
Yeah, I don't think you ever punched anyone again after that.
You guys were fighting.
I did.
Why are you guys on different ends of the spectrum on this?
Because he knows what I'm talking about, but he's.
I don't fucking know what you're talking about. That's kind of the That's the
That's
question.
why I called him out so many times.
That was
Something
it. I could.
something happened in our family circle
We're not going to disclose it.
that's different
Is it
from the
incriminating
situation that I'm
evidence in this, or
discussing
what?
right now. Something happened in our family circle that's different than
Oh,
the
y'all can't
situation.
vote?
You walked into the room and punched him in the head.
This Corey guy
Movie.
started the fight.
But what about the 2 times after that?
We're not talking about those are extenuating circumstances.
What had happened?
Kenny.
What happened when Debo tried to choke me out in Smokey's backyard?
Oh, that was different. Exactly.
Different.
God damn it.
That was different.
Look, Mr. Laughmore, you know that was extenuating circumstance.
Both times?
And I regret the latest one the most. What was the time before that?
We going over this right now?
Uh-oh. He finna go cry in the
No
car.
names.
I think
say
it's a
any
bathroom break.
No names.
He finna go
I
cry
don't
in the
really
car.
remember what you're talking about before that.
No?
Before the Juicy J's?
Talk about this
situation?
offline.
Downstairs.
Before that?
We can
to
talk
the
about
left.
this offline.
Yep.
Block.
Downstairs.
How many steps?
It's like 4.
What happened before that? For real?
Ba-da-ba-da.
I live down the street from here.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Yeah.
Oh!
How did you forget that? When I asked you, hey bro, why is your hand all swollen? What happened to your hand?
Oh! That was some more
Was that
brothers.
different?
That was more brothers
That was
fighting
also different.
brothers.
So those both don't count.
There was like a lot of love in both of those situations.
I love you, but I'm gonna punch
But I'm
you in
gonna
the
punch
head.
you in the face right now.
Just right in the head.
I fuck with you so
Yes.
much that I'm gonna fucking sleep you right now.
I love you, but take this
I did
fucking
not hit.
fist
Can I
sandwich, bro.
please punch you in the
This
face?
knuckle sandwich.
Actually, I did not hit either one of them.
Dang, I guess
Yeah.
I guess I don't love you guys enough. I haven't
their
punched
heads,
you.
their heads just ran into your fist.
So you know when I punch one of you in the face, it's because I really love you.
And in my
I
defense,
hope none of my friends ever really
and
love
in
me.
my defense, both of those situations,
I just need to make this clear.
Don't love you at all.
You please don't love me.
both of those
I will
situations,
never love you.
If this love ever occurs, you better sleep me, because
both,
my love will come back around, motherfucker.
Because the Glock loves you.
yo, the situations.
Did your Glock?
How about this? I won't shoot you because I love you, but I'll
the-
just swing on you.
The Glock has a nickname. It's Glizzy.
You ever met my girlfriend Nina?
The situations that Laughmore is currently talking about were both motherfuckers that are my friends, but also the OGs of my actual friends, like their brothers and like the people that they look up to.
The older crew.
Cause I would never put my hands on one of y'all, but you guys would never put me in a situation where that's even an option. So like it's like nothing that has happened.
Unless I was hanging from a cliff and I needed you to like grab me,
Bro,
like pull me
hopefully
up.
we have parachutes and we're just jumping off that cliff.
Squirrel suit.
I've never been put in a situation with any one of y'all in almost 30 years where I've had to be that person. If anything,
we've almost jumped a couple.
other motherfuckers. Exactly.
There was a few times when we almost jumped.
Exactly.
a few
Like other motherfuckers was
Not even
disrespecting
because
one
we
of us.
wanted to, just because shit was about to go
But you're
down.
not about to.
We never did it.
No, because they were scared.
You're not about
Yeah.
to disrespect me or my homie in front of me.
Well,
Exactly.
hold on. I can.
There were times where we both felt the need, like, nah, how about we both just whip your
Just
ass?
beat the shit out of
Because
you.
I also would like to punch you.
Just beat the shit out of you.
So we're both gonna punch you right now.
You look like you want to punch me in the face.
Or like been looking out for one of my homies, even though he was wrong, but we ended up beating up a bunch of niggas
It's like,
accidentally.
actually, we should just,
Accidentally.
We should both whoop your
Like
ass.
we were super
What the
wrong,
fuck did I miss?
but we beat y'all whole.
Oh, there's just certain times
beat
where
your
it's
whole
like,
ass.
actually, I want to whip your ass too. And I was like, he does too.
totally be fighting,
He
man.
also
It's like
wants to.
situational shit. Like I've never been in
Now,
it.
you might kick me in the nuts. I'm not fucking.
I've never been into it with one of my brothers. Right.
Don't fight this man.
Just wait for the double leg takedown.
Shit.
Yeah, your hands are valuable.
I'm
You
fighting.
can't be
I'm
The
fighting
mount-
him.
anyway.
I'm
The
fighting
mount
him
to
with my
the
legs
armbar,
crossed.
Or maybe a Kimura.
You keep your grown hands to yourself, sir.
Maybe a Umaplata.
Telling you, man. What's
You ever heard of a Umaplata? You ever been put in an Umaplata?
that? You ever been put on a stretcher?
Banana split?
Dude,
Huh? Banana split?
I'm fighting him as Einhorn.
Your Honor.
I'm gonna chuck
Finkel?
I'm gonna chuck that shit.
You gotta tuck
I'm
it.
gonna chuck that shit
He's
before I
about
fight
to do the
him.
Finkel.
Before I fight you, I'm gonna Finkel it.
Laces
What the
out.
fuck is a Finkel?
He's gonna
I'm
tuck his
gonna
nuts,
chuck. I'm gonna
'cause
chuck
you're
my
gonna
nuts.
kick him in the nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck my nuts back and
stuck in them.
fight with my legs closed.
So you gotta kick him in the ass. you gotta kick him in
You're
the
not
ass.
kicking from behind. You're missing.
Yeah, yeah, you gonna be worried about that lawyer.
There's a whole gang of nut tuckers due to the dick kicker.
Night.
It's the dick kickers
They
versus
have
the nut
dubbed him
tuckers.
the dick kicker, and now we have nut
It's
tuckers.
mostly the OG niggas that's doing all of this extroverted shit.
Episode titled "Dick Kickers and Nut Tuckers."
Oh, dude, you're so right.
It's mostly the OGs that's dick kicking,
Thank
man.
you.
That was
You
good.
have
I
an
done made it this
episode
far.
title.
Once you
I
get
made
to
it this far, I'm gonna use all the cheat codes in every
earned
game I
it,
can
you
play.
earned
Don't
it.
me.
Up, down, A, B, select.
Abacab.
Up, down, up, down.
We call it abacab.
Left down, upright. Left down, upright.
Did you just hit me with an abacab?
ABBA.
Because, look, I remember.
I've never seen that. Is that
L1,
invincibility
L2.
and infinite ammo?
Bro, I remember all of those. R2, L1, R2, L2, R2.
You
was
telling
that,
me you
up,
unlocked
down, left,
every
right, up,
level?
down, left,
You
right.
got
Vice
invincibility,
Yeah.
every
Yes.
weapon,
all the Vice
Oh, yeah.
City
and
codes.
unlimited
We
ammo.
memorized.
Vice City was.
Oh,
the-
I got
yo,
one on some nerd shit.
Grand Theft Auto, was it 3?
And then with CJ,
When he was in New York.
Oh, Tommy Vassetti.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
3.
That was
I got
classic.
some
That was
real
Liberty
throwbacks
City.
though.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the one.
If y'all ever get bored, Turok 2, I know y'all play.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Beware Oblivion is that hand is the cheat code for
code.
everything.
so you have
Also-
all the powers and you're like almost invincible.
Also, when you make a
heard of
created
this.
created
Oblivion.
player in Madden 64, and you make
Madden
them
64.
old as shit.
you instantly win.
No, you got to make them like
With the
300.
yellow and the purple and the controllers.
You got to make them like 300 pounds
know
and
what I'm
put
talking
their
about?
speed to
Yeah.
99. If you do a snow game and you just need a first down, you can just dive and that motherfucker will slide
Levitates
like
across
15
at
yards.
least 16.
That shit-
At least 16. It's like
that
a
shit
slide
is such a
glitch.
cheat code.
You remember the
Fucking curling now?
the hot jams? Curl route.
Human curling.
You got players putting snow in front of him, so that way he keeps
So
sliding.
you got to make him 300 pounds
going,
with
keep going,
like
keep
some Tyreek Hill speed, and
Right.
he's just got to dive. He'll slide forever.
Or the
Fourth down, always go for it.
the corner 3 in the hot
do the same
95
shit.
jam.
Always go for it.
Game continues over and over. Whoever
He
gets
slid-
the ball last.
He slid for 300 yards.
The most sliding touchdowns that a lineman has ever received.
Oh man.
And then the only team that could beat the Bo Jackson Raiders was the New York Giants with LT.
Bro, you remember
He was
NFL
on
Blitz?
cocaine. That's
And then if
also
you
a
shot
cheat
a
code.
corner 3 in NBA jams, you'd never miss.
That's
Bro.
also a cheat code though. If you could just do cocaine, you're
Hey, you know what the coldest shit
You're winning.
was?
Ask LT.
And I don't know how old y'all was in 1995, but 95 live.
I was a fresh 6.
The
That's when I was
motherfucking
playing.
Golden State
the-
Warriors.
Yes. Yes, the
Honey.
pre-Latrell Sprewell,
Chris
Golden
Mullin,
State Warriors.
Chris Mullen,
pre-choking
Tim
his
Hardaway,
leg.
motherfucking.
That's a G code.
Tim Hardaway was
Them
the
motherfuckers
first
made
one that
every fucking three.
That's
homie.
hilarious.
All 5 of them.
That's hilarious.
I
Made
feel
all of they
I feel
threes.
like
That's
people
hilarious.
forget that Tim Hardaway was really nice with the crossover before anybody.
That's
Oh,
how
man, that was
2K16 is.
Yeah,
with the new Golden
that's who
State.
AI got.
He kind of was the first one that was really.
Nah,
really
I would
took
say
him to
Penny.
the cross.
Hold on, hold on,
Story
Penny.
on, the little
Don't
video
disrespect
Penny
on
Hardaway.
Penny.
Same time.
Yeah,
Same
Penny
time.
would definitely be that.
Penny was actually better, but I'm
Penny
just
was
saying
nice.
crossover.
AI
I'm just saying
evolved
crossover.
it. AI evolved
Penny was
it.
a scorer. He
AI evolved
he
the
didn't have-
crossover.
He had that quick first
He
step.
always
It
had
was
the
that.
advantage defense.
was
pull-ups
smooth.
was
offensively.
crazy.
Yeah.
Penny
You know
was
what I'm
very
saying?
smooth. Very, very
Tim Hardaway
smooth.
was smaller than everybody that ever guarded.
Absolutely.
You know, Penny.
And almost
Penny
every
Penny
time.
was a Man,
That's why I like Allen Iverson.
man, if Penny didn't have
He was smooth though. Penny was
That
so
injury.
smooth.
AI was smooth too.
So look, sometimes he's
they would have
weird,
been Kobe and Shaq before.
but the new
Yep.
AI
and Kobe, you know,
is
Kobe would
Kyrie
have
Irving.
I've said that before, bro.
Hey,
Kyrie
Kobe's
Irving
the
is
greatest
the new-
scorer in the NBA history, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But Penny
Joker,
could have been
Joker.
there.
Joker's right on his ass.
Yeah.
One of the
Penny could have
greatest
been in there
sinners of all
longer.
time.
They,
Period.
like,
Absolutely.
And I don't like foreign
Kobe
players
played for 19 years.
if he doesn't
bro.
win
and I
MVP,
hated him all 19
for the
As soon as
third
he
year in a row.
retired,
because I was a
missed his
Nuggets
ass
fan.
like crazy.
So look, I was a Nuggets fan, so I hated him because he was always like
'Cause
the
he
last
always
step
took
to
us
get
out.
past.
always.
We always were
took
like
the Nuggets
first round
Always.
losers. We
Always.
always lost in the
By
first round
himself.
because we had to
By
play against
himself.
Kobe
By himself.
and Andrew fucking Bynum.
Craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
Kobe was killing the Nuggets.
Kobe
81, Jalen
Yeah,
Rose,
Gasol for a
Kobe
minute,
had just
though.
81.
scored 50 points in
And then-
LA against the Nuggets.
and then hit 62 the
Gasol
next
was
day.
Gasol
And I was
always
in
did
the
work
stadium.
on y'all
I was
niggas
in
too,
the
because y'all never
stadium.
had
You
a
made it
big
to that
man.
game?
And the
Until
fans
Joker.
started booing
Other than
Kobe.
when we had the
Bro,
Thuggets
he was kicking our
Yeah,
dicks.
and then
And
y'all
then
had
the whole
Camby for a
league
while
was
too.
going on.
Kmart.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Eagle County.
But Kmart was
Aspen.
always in
Kobe,
foul trouble.
Kobe
He
had
would
this look. I mean,
He wasn't playing
he had
Black
this
Mamba.
look.
and he had shitty perimeter.
And I
He
hated
wasn't
the
playing
defense,
basketball.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Killer
I
instinct.
was blessed to be. I played baseball. I was blessed to be an athlete. I mean, you know when there's a
You
motherfucking
just gotta
athlete got
appreciate.
that
Yeah, you
killer,
just gotta
killer instinct.
appreciate.
and I'm looking. I'm like,
He
y'all
just
need to
looked
stop
at
doing
everybody
Leave him
like,
alone.
yeah.
Y'all need to stop booing.
Leave him
It got him
alone.
going. It got him going.
The more you boo him, the more
And he
he's gonna
started doing
score.
this.
It got him going.
Yeah, that's why
That
LeBron
little- that
does
little
that shit.
hands.
The calm
was
down, I'm about
ready.
to handle
Honey.
this.
He was ready.
That's basically him ISOing
When
every
he
time.
did this, it was the first time I ever seen it. And I'm like, damn, oh shit.
But
it's
that's some cool ass shit.
It's powerful
I mean,
though.
that cat went for 32,
More points
and
after the booing.
it was like there was like 10 minutes. It was like
Just went
5
on a
minutes left in
tear.
the third quarter,
Just went on a
and it was
tear.
a game.
He scored
And
81
He
points.
scored 32 points in the last fucking quarter, in 5 minutes, and
And then the next day we went to Eagle Crest, and that's all we talked
Some people
about.
have that mentality though. Some people have that in them where you
never forget that.
you just get them to that point and nothing's gonna stop them.
You know,
that makes some athletes that's what makes a lot of people top tier.
I call it being an asshole.
Some people can just make it happen.
you can't be great at shit and be a nice guy.
Nah.
It's being an
yeah, because
asshole.
you get after it. You gotta
Nobody is
you
as
gotta
good as
get
you.
after it to
See,
a
I
certain
caught
point and
the
have
grunt of
have that confidence to be that
I caught
good.
the grunt of that fucking.
And then it's like, I consider y'all competition too. That's the only reason we started hanging out. No offense. Just to start. Now I love you. But he was the only motherfucker that was faster than me in
So we competing right now?
a little bit. I'm trying to see who's funnier between us.
Well, you losing.
See, there you go. See? Game
Take it out,
on.
nigga.
Game on.
But
I'll
shit.
kick you in the dick right now. Right fucking now.
Hey, just make sure you don't say that on Facebook.
No one's funnier than
You're
me.
going to jail.
Straight.
You'll
No
be
one's
in
funnier
prison.
than you
You'll
on
be in
Facebook?
prison. You'll be in prison. It's the only way.
Facebook is Charles White.
He's the most consistent second
Did
place.
did you sabotage some shit or what?
Nah, we just
Never.
I'm
like
on
to go to
restriction for 79 days right now. I'm serving in 86.
we be posting some
Real
outlandish shit.
Real thug.
Facebook
I
thug
got Facebook prison medals.
all day.
Ask about me.
This
Right
hood.
now.
He's got
All
a
day.
batch of hooch.
Straight hood.
He's got a batch of hooch
79 days.
By myself.
I told someone I'll punch him in the wrist. Got 7 days.
all day.
Punched him in the wrist.
You niggas like going live? I haven't experienced that in years.
I did.
Took those rights away.
I did say I was gonna judo chop someone, and I went in Facebook jail.
So if am I like, you know how you when you a felon you can't associate with other no?
That's almost what it is. That's almost what it is.
We shouldn't be together.
I'm on
right now.
probation, so don't tell nobody.
Yeah, the three of us right here.
It's only a matter of time until I go to Facebook jail.
Oh, I'm always
Just by association.
Yeah.
Oh no, you good.
I'm just guilty by association.
No,
that's
He's
all.
friends with
Listen.
us.
Yeah.
This man went to jail. I went to jail like 10 minutes after.
On the same
The
post.
same day. No.
But, so-
let's not go that far. But
Can I
yeah.
explain the difference between my man and I? He's smarter than me. He's going.
Yeah.
He's gonna acquire.
That's
he's gonna
debatable.
acquire legal representation. The problem is that
Debatable.
I'm associated with y'all, and because y'all are associated with me, y'all are criminals. So because I'm associated with y'all,
'Cause I'm a criminal.
all 4 of us going to jail, and we gonna call him talking about, hey man, can you call your auntie?
I'm gonna say.
I'm running for
We always need one, bro. We always need one, though. Somebody got to go home.
Wrong number, man.
I'm gonna
He's got
say.
the long mic. we
I'm
got the
gonna
short
say.
mic.
Landon was probably the one driving, and then they pulled us over, and we had to tell him to stop talking to the police. He's gonna have to bail us out.
Do that.
Like he's gonna say, like, no, the only reason you pulled us over is because you saw a bunch of black dudes in a car.
But see, if you say it like that, you good. But when you started to say it, you sounded like the black dude that has white friends,
We did.
and we all got busted.
I have definitely benefited from white privilege.
but
I'm
you
not.
can't use that voice.
I was in.
You can't use that voice.
I was in one of those
Look,
situations.
buddy, I have a plethora
Yes, I
of
can.
black friends.
Excuse me, sir.
Check this.
A
I was
whole plethora.
in
I'm a
high
letter
school, I
writer,
was in
buddy.
one of those
Jamal.
situations, and homeboy's dad came to the spot that we were at. Luckily, we wasn't too far from the crib though. Dude, we was just chilling in the parking lot, just chilling. Wasn't smoking, wasn't doing shit. Just sitting there chilling in the parking lot.
But you're black.
Being
But-
black.
Well,
What are you doing, being black?
so we were in a black Navigator sitting on 20s
Nice.
with
Get it.
TVs and the shit.
Get it.
So this
It's-
was like 2000s.
White boy,
This was in the aughts.
white boy's in the driver's seat.
Full
Super.
beard years.
This is senior year, my G. This is senior year.
2006.
So white boy in the driver's seat.
Cold.
You got
Old
Negro in the driver's seat. Negro in the back. Negro in the back. Negro in the back.
That's a problem.
That's an issue.
Looks like a problem.
You guys are a gang.
Oh, what?
The
You're a
cop,
gang.
the cop
Rico
comes up to the
statue.
car. Dude,
Yo,
Classification.
so the cop comes up to the car and he asks the white dude. He's like,
not even.
"Are you?"
Were you the white guy?
He's like, "Are
No.
you a hostage?
Not even. Not even.
What are they doing
Are
to
you
you?
being held
Bro,
against your will?"
pull
What
up,
are they doing
Yeah.
to you?
You comfortable?
Yeah, yeah.
they pull up on us.
You look
they being
Three of
uncomfortable.
them. First,
Comfortable?
You look uncomfortable.
Yeah, are you comfortable, sir?
three squad cars pull up on
You
us
got the
first.
3 cars from the beginning.
Yeah, from the jump.
What seats were you guys in?
I'm
I
sitting,
wasn't there,
I'm
though.
sitting in the back. This is me.
They said
Take
it
my
doesn't
life.
matter.
This is me, my 2 cousins.
Well, it does. It does. 'Cause
then-
if you guys are in the back seat, it could be an Uber.
Yeah, no. I'm sitting in the back
This was
seat.
pre-Uber.
Or they're
Oh,
doing,
pre-Uber.
So
or
it's
they're
way
doing
pre-
Yeah.
drugs.
So it's
the dealer.
check it.
Yeah,
So
I'm just using.
white boys in the
Allegedly.
white
You
boys
have
in the
cracks
driver's
on
seat.
you?
White boys in
Some
the
meth?
driver's seat. I got my homie in the front seat. Me and my cousin are sitting in the back, and then my other cousin is sitting in the back seat.
Those white guys were there to purchase drugs.
Do you know what that white guy had to do to be the driver in that car?
Yes, yes, I do.
Bro, his pops came
name
to
is
the
Sean
spot
Ron.
and was like, "You're just harassing these kids. Leave them the fuck alone, bro." Pops came through and started yelling at 5. Me and my cousins are sitting in the back like, "Nigga,
Get
this would have
'em.
never happened."
We have rights.
Said, I'm from a small town called Fresh Off a Cop's Ass.
Not many of
Sure.
our
This
viewers
shit
might
was
know what
funny
this
as fuck.
means,
He's
but
like,
I've been
"I pay your
code 4
fucking
since
salary.
day 1.
You better leave my son and his friends alone.
I'm a
These are my
tax-paying
kids
letter
here."
writer.
Yo,
God
bro,
damn
this
it.
some- yo,
Listen here, bucko.
never been let off except for that one time right there.
The most
You gotta give
patriotic
him-
American
you
is
gotta
a
give
black
him-
man.
You gotta give him the, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Because ain't no Viet Cong ever called me no nigga.
Do you know who I am? I am a
who I am?
white.
Well, excuse me,
Do you know who I am? Do
white.
Excuse me, Mr. White.
you know who I am? I put
I'm part of the
black.
neighborhood watch. I keep this community
Excuse
safe.
me, I adopted
I'm
this
used to being
street.
the coolest white dude in the program.
I put
I am no longer that.
I put Ed
My
McCaffrey
fucking guy right here.
I put Ed McCaffrey style mustard on all of my
Ed
roast beef.
McCaffrey style
Okay?
Do you get the?
I put the McCaffrey
you get
mustard
the
on
brown
everything.
sugar or the mustard? The
No,
mustard
It
spice?
depends on if I'm doing real roast
It's Great Pepin over here, and that's it.
The pin?
Great Pepin.
Pepin.
It's a Pepin.
I like McCaffrey. Shout out to Ed.
Ed.
Pinky up.
I hate the
Chris
Broncos,
McCaffrey
but that
shows
man
up. I
caught
coached baseball
everything.
at Valor for 1 year.
This guy
Chris
can
McCaffrey
grind some
shows up,
mustard
hits more home
seeds,
runs than
man.
batting practice
Bruh.
than anybody on the
We
team.
played football against those motherfuckers
You know
all
who
the
grinds some good
time.
mustard seeds, man?
From Little League on.
Fucking Ed,
AYL.
bro.
What school did you go to?
Eagle Crest. Yeah,
I know. That was.
a championship year.
He doesn't. I don't think you know about my son.
If he's playing right
My
now,
son was a quarterback at Cherokee Trail for 3 years.
win.
This is his third year out of high school.
So like 16,
Fuck, I don't know,
18.
man. I just watched.
I follow
I just
Colorado
watched the game.
sports.
Jaden Levine.
Oh no, yeah. He
So
was
17.
That's my
18.
son.
that was 17, 18.
Yeah.
That's my son.
He was in the Gazette a couple times.
He's the coldest football player I've ever seen, and it's not because he's my baby. He kind of soft, but
There's a lot of love in there, but he also repped the city.
and I think he kind of abused his privileges. But I would have too if I was his, my son.
If he was playing in the A,
You-
he did what he was supposed to do.
You'd also be proud of him because
They all consented.
he was at a lot of
Yeah.
I mean,
Smoky
they
Hill
kind of
parties.
encouraged it.
Oh,
He went to a couple George events.
So, you know what I mean. You know what
He also
you know what I
dips
mean?
his
You know
stick
what I
in
mean
the
when there's a
chocolate.
sock on you know what I mean when there's a sock on the handle of your bedroom.
it means you're
My
flogging the
son know about that
dolphin.
at 13.
Man's handles his
Don't
own
you dare.
business as well.
Man, that's my baby. Hey,
You can be proud that you instilled enough to make him safe out here. He's good. He's got his own plans.
You right, the
I'm
Aurora.
just gonna take it right now.
He's got his own mission that you might not understand all the time, but
Shit,
you influenced his direction.
that's Seth Levine's
Hands.
child.
I didn't want to like throw it right at your face.
Be proud that he's
Sorry,
an
I threw it to
athlete,
the
so you
side.
Randy
gotta
Moss.
pass out
And then
here.
D-Shrine's my dude too, because I
Prime
knew that
time.
was
Prime
his
time.
quarterback coach too.
I am prime.
Sticky hands.
D-Shrine's my guy. I don't want to say government
Shiner.
names on here.
Oh,
I don't want to say government names.
They can listen. We could bleep it out.
So
That's my guy too.
You mean I can bleep it
before
out?
us,
Hunter, that's my guy too.
so like
Right.
now
It's
we're
gonna be
the
like beep beep
Now-
beep 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 beep.
realize you guys we're the coaches for the ones that are
the
winning
editor.
shit now again. Like
Well, get my son to go to see you and play defensive end.
with Neon Dion there, the chances are really high.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
They're really high.
With Neon Dion there,
Hey,
It was like, hold on.
the chances are
Try it
really
again.
Say
high.
that one more time.
The chances are really high. They're,
played. Them old
they're
boys
really
6'5",
high.
220.
They're really high.
I mean, I don't.
They're not.
I promise you.
Well, then
okay.
get his ass over there. Call
Okay.
him. I'll give you his number right now.
You think
Listen, I'm gonna
send
tell
the
you
contact.
this.
so?
I'm gonna
So
tell you
yes, yes,
The bar is set.
Jay,
high
you
here
listening,
now.
boy?
yes,
Hold on. Let's
I don't
go.
know if
You know what?
yes.
You know what?
Whoever he wants.
Neon
Let's get
Dion's
a
gonna
guest
attract
appearance.
talent.
Let's get a guest appearance.
He's
Getting the best of the best.
he's going to attract talent. He only brought from
Bro, it's
Jackson
Deion
State.
Sanders. He's gonna pick
but
whoever
this-
the
From
fuck-
Jackson State,
Put that
he only
speaker.
brought his son, the quarterback,
Oh, he's putting you on
a
the spot,
wide
bro.
receiver.
He's putting you on the spot.
You can't put me on the spot.
Well, he's doing it.
All I'm saying is, if he's got the skills that he obviously represents, he can do it. Neon's not worried about what color skin you are. He's worried about getting that championship.
You like them yellow boys though.
That's just
I'm gonna call him back.
being a product of his
I
environment.
hate that. Please leave your message. No.
They're probably from Florida, and their dad's hella black, so that's not his fault. They're just
my son.
that's the crop that came along in his time period.
Hello?
Why you ain't answer the first time? I mean.
I wasn't looking at my phone. I'm driving.
All right.
Great answer.
So right now, I'm doing a podcast right now, son. And one of our subjects is yellow boys that don't respect their talent and should be going to see you and playing football. As a defensive end.
Pretty specific.
Sounds very specific.
That was fucking right on target.
And you're on the podcast right now, bro.
What are you talking about?
He was talking to you, yo.
So I'm gonna pass the phone over to the homie, and as soon as I said your name, he knew who you are. So here you go. Where's the speaker at?
What is your heart and dedication looking like?
Oh God, that's the gayest shit ever. Homie, do you want to give money?
Why does everything
No,
you say
no.
sound so soft?
Fuck money. Are you gonna play your hardest all the time, sir?
Well, of course.
Do you consider yourself better than any motherfucker in your position?
Yes, of course.
Sound some gay ass answers. Say it with your chest. Pick your chin up.
Are you in the gym like Kobe was in the gym,
No.
even though he was the best?
You wouldn't know.
No, I guess I couldn't say yes.
Are you
Okay,
curling
well,
a dumbbell
okay, so
with
hold
your
on,
cock
so I can
right
respect
now?
you for that. So can you say if you put yourself back
You're
on the
not a
right
real man.
program, you would be wherever you want to go?
How many white girls are in the room with you right now?
Nigga, I like this guy right there. So look, we need your generation. I got a plug for you. I'll pay for your cleats and your pads, but you got to say you got them from us.
Okay.
And then we do like jerseys and shit too. You got to wear all of the stuff.
Okay.
Hey, okay, you think I'm joking? I'm being dead serious. I'm kind of glad he called you right now.
No, I'm serious too, of course.
No, he's not.
And then we'll work on the work ethic, but that's easy. You seem smart enough to.
Not always.
Just because you got talent, does not mean.
Ask me if you're hungry.
There's a nigga colder than Jordan that's still sweeping floors
Ask
right
him if you're
now.
hungry. And
That's
whatever
what
he
matters.
says,
That's what
will give you
matters.
everything you need to know about him.
That's what matters.
All right, well, I'm driving right now, so I gotta go.
Are you hungry?
Yes, Dad.
Oh, shit!
That's good.
That was adorable.
He on his
oh
helmet.
shit!
That's good.
He's heard that before.
He on his helmet. Oh man.
He's heard that before. Good job.
I love you, son.
He's heard that before.
Hey, I love you, son.
Good job.
I love you too.
Who the best?
We the best is DJ Khaled.
Who?
100.
Weed, nigga.
Who?
I love you.
Yep, love you too.
That was tight.
Bye.
And I'm proud of him for saying, "Look, I'm driving, so I need to get off this."
He said,
fucking phone."
"Yes, Dad."
Like yes, fuck.
He said that shit like he's heard
That
that
shit's
at
so
least
funny.
6,000
God
times.
damn it.
He said, "Yes, Dad."
This shit again?
I am pretty
I'm-
fucking hungry. Okay.
Hey, so
I'm actually starving.
So my son had told me because I worked my ass off. I took care of my kids. I mean, shit.
As a part of pride, yeah.
I was single dad to my oldest three. I mean, and
Hoorah.
I did that shit like raggedy bitches don't be doing they shit.
There's
I
a
did
lot
that
of
shit.
good single fathers
So-
out here, so.
So I did all this shit for my son, and I was always like, put in. And then my son's a cold ass quarterback, do some crazy shit his senior and his junior year, do all this crazy shit, and it come down to sign to go to school, and he ain't doing shit. And I'm like, what's
There's
the
a lot
fucking
of
problem,
politics
homie?
in
I'm like,
Colorado.
what's the problem, homie?
There's
Like,
a lot
homie,
of politics.
and we come from we the shit. I mean, we come from an area to
About to
to where,
change.
you know what I'm saying? Nephews from one side of the tracks, brothers from this side of the tracks. They all invested time into my son. And one day, I'm like, well, homie, why you ain't doing shit, bro? Like, we done been working our ass off. Scholarships, letters coming. Why you ain't doing shit? This motherfucker finally had the nuts to say, Dad, I've been playing ball since I was 6 years old. Like,
Burned
I just-
out? That's what I was
tryna
gonna
chill,
ask.
bro.
Sometimes
about
it
to ask
stops
that.
being fun, dude.
I didn't want to cut you
And-
off, but I was gonna ask that.
Nigga,
And
nigga,
that-
out here, the politics will make you not
I
like
know
the
the
sport
feeling.
you love.
And
know the
homie, I
feeling.
gave him, all I had was baseball growing up.
Sometimes your
So
skill
I try to
don't,
give my son everything that I ain't have. And
in a lot of aspects.
and it just smothered him.
Yeah.
Kids
And-
get burned out.
And then when he got tired of that shit, the best part about it was that my son, the heir to my throne, told me, Dad, I'm not doing this shit right now, bro. I'm tired of this shit, dog.
There does
good,
need to
though.
be a
Like,
balance.
you gave me everything. I did it. I'm great at it.
That's
I
good.
fucking love it. But I'm not trying to do that shit right
for
now.
for
But
two
I-
reasons though.
But at least he fucks with you to tell you that. Like,
But it's for two reasons,
hope you
because you
take
get
it like
burned
that.
out,
That's my ace.
because you're doing way too much, and because
A lot
of
of
injuries.
motherfuckers
There has
can't
to
have
be a
that.
balance. Because when you always on the grind 24/7,
Say that.
it's detrimental at some point.
And then you
where
play
it's
through a little
it's
shit.
counterproductive when that's all you do.
Okay, well, here's another question.
Uh-oh.
Do you know if that's what he actually wants to do?
Not anymore.
Well, okay,
Burned out.
obviously,
Not anymore.
but
After he told
but
you
but
about
even then,
Maybe at
so-
one point.
So, I mean, no disrespect, you're doing a great job, right? Sometimes our own objectives get projected onto our kids.
you try to
you
live
want-
vicariously
What you
through
want.
your
Yes.
children.
Instead
So
of
one
what they
thing
want.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I come to the realization when my son was
Vicariously through.
strong enough and proud enough to tell me that he needed motherfucking time off, he needed a time out. he
That
needed a break.
conversation, right?
Exactly.
I-
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure he was straight.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah,
so
yeah.
so the conversations changed from what
So
are we
what is
finna
your
do?
plan?
What are we gonna do? Like, what's up? What's
What's
going
the
on?
plan?
Like, it changed from, You know, what are we doing in
That's
the future?
cool.
What you doing right now?
Right. That's cool that you don't want to.
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
What you
And-
want to do instead.
But then we had, my son ain't his mama ain't shit, and I hope the bitch listening. she left my oldest son and my middle daughter when they needed the mama the most. So fuck that bitch, homie.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're shitty mothers. Too.
I understand that.
So I'm the best dad ever, but I'm the worst mom there ever has been.
You're not a woman.
And I had
Dude,
to be their mama too.
Yeah, we can't play that role.
So when I talk to
Not
my
quite
son
like
about man shit,
not like
Trying
it's
that.
to
all
nurture.
good.
Yeah.
But when they need a mama,
We can't provide that.
Even if you
I don't
try,
even know
bro,
what to say, homie.
Not the same
I don't
conversation.
even know what to say. Like, yeah, go hug somebody. No,
Not
fuck
the same
that shit. Suck it
conversation.
up, get tough, homie.
Or like you even try to hug your daughter, but it's still she ends up being like the tomboy or like.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cause you try.
like he didn't take you out to dinner, man. Fuck that motherfucker. Don't
right,
talk to him
right.
no more.
So
he
like
might not have no money.
in a man's mind,
what
where
I'm saying?
you put your
But
daughter
if
up
my
on
son ain't
game.
got no money for that shit, bitch, don't ask the motherfucker to go out with you.
You teach your
That's
son.
your fault.
You teach your son the game, but you put your daughter up on game.
Yeah, true.
Like you teach your daughter the shit to expect from
Red flags.
like, and it's not even all the time fuck boys. You teach her what to look for a good nigga too. You hope
or how to be
navigate this.
how to be the things
handle it.
that motherfuckers like instead of being like all the clowns that do
How to-
shit they don't like.
Right, exactly. How to be in the places where a
The
good
woman
man
that you
is
want her
gonna
to be.
And be good at the shit I was good at and be better at the shit that I wasn't good at.
Be what?
You think about it though, your kids or like younger siblings should always be better if you're
Hell
teaching
yeah,
them shit.
absolutely.
I feel like if they're not, then
Absolutely.
you're
You a
kind of
bum-ass
fucking
man.
up. Like,
I can literally
It never
look.
bothers me
I
if
can
like
literally
someone
look.
ends up being better than me if I'm the one teaching them. Like, yo,
Kenny
I did my
Laughmore's
job.
youngest.
The only thing I don't want you to be better at is doing
Fuckboy shit or dangerous things.
or
Anything I got in trouble
recreational
for,
enjoyment.
anything I got in trouble for, you shouldn't get in trouble for.
Cause they know they've watched it, they've seen it, or you taught
I got to
them.
be a middle child,
They
so like
shouldn't be doing.
anything my
shouldn't be
older
making the
brothers
same mistakes.
exactly anything my older brothers got in trouble for, I never got in trouble for.
Yeah, see, I think I did pretty good.
I never slipped up.
I'm the oldest.
and then I was a good big brother for my youngers. Like
That's how it's
Yeah,
supposed
nah,
to be.
I'm the oldest on
When you're the
all,
oldest, you
on
you
all
the-
accounts.
You the one that
Yeah,
teaches the parents how to
Everybody else.
like,
The
what not to
experiment.
do.
how to
Yeah.
It's almost the experiment.
exactly. You hella are. You hella are.
I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest
Yeah.
in
Hella
in
are.
my home.
And it's
That's when
straight up
parents are just
apparent
figuring
'cause
it out.
The
It's-
first 2 or 3 kids is like, we're trying shit out,
Just figuring
figuring
it out.
shit out.
Yes.
I always said my oldest daughter, my oldest child, raised me more than I raised her.
Hella.
It was the opposite. It was the
Makes you
opposite
grow
for
up.
me. And so my brother, I mean, he got in trouble for a couple things throughout his younger years, and I did as well. But I feel like I was a little bit more of the black sheep.
Ventured out.
I was a little bit more of the black sheep. Like
You
I
did what you wanted.
yeah, and I feel like I tested my parents'
So were you the baby? too?
parenting ability. Yes, I
You're the
was.
fucking baby.
Oh yeah, yep.
So you just
You
grew up
don't
with a
totally-
different
he does
mentality,
not act
bro.
like the young-
You come
Right?
off as like a middle child.
You must have some fucking great older siblings.
He soaked up game.
So
You
well,
peeped a lot of good game, and you were smart enough to develop.
so I think a lot of it was
Definitely not a Michael Jackson.
it was
He was a Tito or a friend.
it was
Tito or a friend.
I would say honestly probably a combination of like my older brother. After a certain point, he didn't want to like have me hanging around, with his friends and whatnot. So it's like I had to go out and do my own thing. But I also did hang out with them for a little bit and learn from them and whatnot. And I always did hang out with older people. My
Over here.
my homie in high school, he was 2 years older than me, and I met his brother in one of my classes, and we didn't really click, but like I met his older brother,
Older brother. Was
and then me and him like, we were fucking thick as thieves, yeah, that was that, but
old souls.
When
and
you
shit.
hang out with the older cats, though, you grow up fast.
And I think that was part of it.
You grow up fast.
But
Learn
some,
shit.
so look, some
learn
niggas
shit.
don't, bro. You're speaking
always-
from personal.
I always
experience.
watch
Some
them.
I
niggas
kicked it with
don't.
older kids all the time. You
I
figure shit out.
observe. I observe shit.
Our whole
know, like,
circle was like
I catch everything.
the old heads was like kind of hanging out with us, but then we couldn't go to certain places.
Well, when we was in first grade at Arrowhead, we was playing sports with all the fifth graders.
exactly.
Oh, but
How
that's
it
different.
started.
We saw Juicy J the Pirates, big bro, punch a nigga's whole eye socket out
Yeah.
when we were in
Allegedly.
supposedly.
Shit, I got y'all niggas beat. We used to,
Allegedly.
Connection.
No correlation.
Correlation.
No, we get off on tangents. That's for sure. Yeah.
He was totally getting it in about some some grown shit. Y'all talking about socking motherfuckers' eyes sockets
did
out.
happen.
I was connecting.
I always get cut off whenever I'm saying something profound. These motherfuckers don't appreciate it.
Man, I'm here to help you out,
I'm
bro.
just kidding.
That's my-
I'm
that's-
just kidding.
I'm all ears.
I love these cats. Honestly, I don't talk a whole lot.
I noticed.
I observe and then I chime in where there's like a
game.
golden opportunity. And then if I have a story or if there's something else going on. But right now, yeah, I'm talking. So, what's up?
I hear you.
Everything.
I'm saying
Nothing.
is-
Everything.
Nothing and everything.
Is it Jimi Hendrix?
The vibes,
You ain't hearing it.
the vibes that you've always given off. is
Troubadour.
like,
Sound like a damn dog or something.
you took care of your older siblings,
He said the whole damn band is white.
and I really did think you had at least somebody younger than you. I thought you were like a middle child,
Nope.
cause you hella give off an air of like maturity, but you're still like
I am the
You're still a
youngest.
fucking
still a
heathen.
fucking heat. There you go. There you go.
Why are you in this? You just said the same shit. Why are you in this? It would have been perfect. Y'all both- Who says heathen at the same time with somebody else? That's basic.
somebody that knows
Fucked it up, dog.
individuals that know this individual
They
very
know
well.
me. They
Well,
know
shit.
me.
So they call you a heathen regularly?
But he's very responsible in
out with
certain
I
aspects.
know I'm a heathen.
But he's also like the
No.
he's the habitual line
so,
stepper.
So I'm a numbers guy, right?
They
He's
don't
the
call me
habitual.
it.
So two people was about to say one word that is very, very uncommon to a cat.
Does not happen all the time.
And then nobody's answered
No.
the fucking question.
No.
Is that something that has been said often?
No.
So he's basically
No.
saying he's mature and wild.
We've never said heathen specifically.
That was unusual.
So this is a monument moment. So
That's
but
a
they're
monument.
but they're right.
hey, when
But it's
this
not
when this
wrong.
goes when this goes worldwide, just let
facts.
them know Styme brought monumental moments.
We're international
Facts.
now.
Styme's
I can't-
monumental moments.
I can't deny that.
Say it again.
Styme's monumental moments.
Yes.
Yeah. So is
Shout
this-
out
is
to
this
all our
before or
followers in
after we
Italy.
bring back
But
Paul
my
Mooney?
company brings out the best in me. I can't be the awesomest I can be if I'm not
The best
around
that you
people.
can be, exactly. So I do believe that birds of a feather flock together.
So the people that ain't saying shit are bringing the best out of me because the
And
two
s-
people that's talking the whole goddamn time other than me, they really are suppressing.
Some people weed themselves out. It's not up to me.
Spotlight's on you, brother.
It's not up to me to make
Brought you
your
here for a reason.
airtime. You're supposed to.
I never knew I wanted to do this before until right now, and now I feel like I'm the best at it.
Hey, he,
You're supposed to come with something great in rebuttal
hey, he
to
heard.
what I'm
he,
saying.
he heard Fornicast.
Didn't I just say that I'm
We're having a
No,
dialogue.
but he heard Fornicast and was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get on. Let's do this."
That was our first
Bring
venture.
some. This bitches be coming over when we do that shit.
That was the other. And you were a fan. That's why we've been talking about this.
Oh,
We are all
He said, "Oh
wife-
yeah, that's right."
I manifested this.
Now I remember.
that was part of the research I was doing. but
This
that
is
was-
not Las Vegas.
So I handpick my guests. So
It
happens
wasn't
here
a
doesn't-
fluke.
You know damn well you heard that shit the first time you heard it. You was like, yeah, damn, where we finna go?
I'm telling on you guys.
I've been killing it with the guests.
I've never been to Las Vegas. I'm going for the first time.
Ever in your life?
This is the first time I've ever even.
Oh, I gotta be there.
Oh, this is still a go.
I gotta
Oh,
be
yeah,
there.
This is still a go.
I'm
that?
out of
Where's-
here, bro.
This is still a go.
I'm outta
All right, I'm going too.
Bro, I've been
Bro,
with my.
look,
Hold
we
on,
got
let me see that.
we got the
No,
pres-
we were already talking about it. I wanted to just make sure it was a go, cause
because
We got the presidential suite. You could get the one next door.
We down.
But
No, we down.
ignore the weird
Hey, I got
animal
filers
noises.
on that shit. I mean,
You should be worried about what I'm about to
So-
do.
I sleep on the
hold on,
carpet.
And I'm trying to
I'ma
film
bring-
it.
I'll bring my own air mattress.
So when you
I'm
go
trying
to
to
when you
film
go to
it.
Vegas and like you're trying to stay at a hotel, can you not stay at like the Trump if you're black?
Wow.
Whoa.
There's a different
Wow.
surcharge and a $200 fee that they put on your credit card
And
until
they-
after you leave.
And they watch you a
On
lot.
top of the, you have to have a credit card fee.
Is that the renting while
Hey,
black?
So like if you show up at Trump, you show up at Trump Towers with $1,500, and
Someone
like I
follows
want to
you
pay
around the whole
cash
time,
for this
too.
room. They're going to tell you you have to put it on a credit card.
And I tell him, Josh,
If you
and I
pick a
got the
white
same
guy
model.
that's in your party to do the credit card, then you're good. If it's like one of us, like if I pulled out my card,
They ask for like 3 forms of ID.
it's like another extra.
Yeah.
I would have to pull out my military ID.
They run a background check.
and then I'd have to pull out my
Check your credit
my
score.
Indian
Yeah.
card. I'd have to pull out my number
They're like,
card.
do you have any felonies?
I'd have to pull out a bunch of other shit.
we see here you say that you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Is that
I'd have to spit on a piece
is
of
that
paper.
a choice or is that is that
No, that's by heritage.
heritage? Okay.
I've inherited some things that
we
you
have a
guys.
black Jew. Let's give him
don't
the
know about.
sweet.
What if you book it on Expedia?
I was
His
actually
nickname was Blue.
Are you
For
you
like
also
10
a
years.
His nickname was
homosexual?
Blue.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
let's give him
cunnilingus, actually.
a king bed. No sweet.
I've taught pussies how to be pussies for some of you
If
pussies.
he was a homosexual,
Pussy gives back.
black Jew.
Some of my exes have taught some of you almost incest lessons. Is what I'm.
All right. First off, what's an inced?
These weird guys that stay home.
Incel?
Incels.
Incel?
Am I saying it wrong?
Incel.
I don't even know how to say it.
Inced is like
like painkillers.
yeah, exactly. That's why I was curious.
I am saying it wrong.
I was like, you.
Incels.
Incel.
So these people are providing relief for you.
I mean,
me
it's
personally, yes.
basically a simp.
Yeah, if we're talking
No, but
about
there's-
It's just other. It's just another subcategory.
There's simp niggas that play that role. The best friend
It's a
niggas.
terrible role.
The best friend niggas
would
that,
play that
are
role?
a penis to cry on. I mean, a shoulder.
Who would play that role?
yeah.
Who
They
does?
always buy her breakfast, and then sometimes they pay for your lunch, so you feel comfortable while
What
they're
the
hanging out
fuck? They also sit in the corner while you're fucking their girlfriend.
and record it. That's called cuckolding. That's a thing in Colorado. That happens a lot. That cuckolding thing happens a lot in Colorado. I'm sorry. It's a whole subculture.
I used to just record being heard. I didn't know that somebody else was doing it.
No, they shouldn't.
That's y'all generation.
They shouldn't.
So
said
you
that
didn't
shit
know
on
somebody else was recording
They
you?
shouldn't.
Well, I'm usually the only dude in the house when it's happening.
I was gonna say. I was
You know
gonna
what
say.
I'm saying?
If you didn't know that somebody
was
else
that?
was recording you,
What was
that's a whole
that
nother
movie?
conversation.
It's called
So, yeah,
Indecent
I
mean,
Proposal.
you know,
That was one of y'all's
There's no
movies.
incels or simps. That's why this doesn't make sense.
It was called Indecent Proposal. He was like, "I'll give you $1 million to sleep with your wife."
If somebody want to fuck my chick for $1 million, homie,
Now it's
baby,
just
hey, we're going half on this shit. And we'll figure it out.
now it's just
You know
just
what? Because while you fucking him, you know what I'm gonna be doing?
No, it's just-
Shit, I'm gonna spend $10,000 fucking this goddamn chick I couldn't.
his
never
wife
think I'd ever
can't.
get.
Okay, so look, now his
Shit.
his
you
wife is
cool with it?
there.
Anything
$1
goes.
million?
You guys are
Anything
swapping.
goes?
You guys are swapping.
What if he?
we just ain't
What if
gonna
he
talk
tries
about
to
it.
kiss
we
you
gonna
in your
keep doing
mouth?
this
You know what your
scenario.
chick- you know what your chick was doing before she fucked you?
Here we go.
1 second.
Nothing
You know what your-
cool.
I just
Do you know
want
what
to
your
keep.
chick was doing before she fucked you?
Nothing
wanna
cool.
I don't know what my chick was doing before she fucked me.
Oh, I know. She was doing.
can we keep doing this
She was
scenario?
doing
Shit happens, bro. You
polygeometry.
just act like the shit happened before y'all met.
Right. I feel you.
Y'all just start over.
I feel you. But can we keep doing the scenario?
Polyangular.
I mean,
Geometry.
$1 million, homie.
So.
I mean, you know how much money $1 million is
Hold on.
for a month?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
it's
can we keep
$1
going with
million.
this? I just want to wait
not-
till you say no.
Honey, I would leave
not that
that
much
bitch,
right now.
And if all I got left is $150,000, I was broke when I met the bitch.
If-
Now I got $150,000 and we ain't together no more.
If
All right,
you
let's
live in
play a game.
Colorado and you
Let's
buy
play a
a
game. play a game with
$500,000 house and then
So $1 million.
get a car without a payment,
Could a dude do it multiple times,
could he
just
continuously
once.
fuck your lady?
not just once?
I don't have
Like that's y'all's girlfriend. Look, she don't even have an answer to that. Siri said I don't know.
See, I train. You know I didn't ate. I didn't train my
I'm
watch like I trained my
I'm
bitch.
asking you, not
Motherfucker
Siri.
respond.
She said no, daddy.
I'm not asking Siri.
I'm gonna little
Are you
concerned
serious?
now.
Are you
This is
think?
not-
No.
I'm a little concerned now.
Hold on.
Siri's
We're
been a
playing
part
the
of
If
this
you gonna
whole.
keep fucking her for $1 million every time you fuck her, yeah.
No,
hell yeah.
no, you
It's
don't
a wrap.
keep getting $1 million, but he gets to keep fucking her. This is a
that-
continuous
That's
thing.
not a proposal. That's a relationship. So then I don't need
Is
to
that
be
cool
with her
for
no
$1
more.
million?
I don't need to be with her no more. Did I get my 500,000 after we done did that?
Okay. So what if it's a few times?
Like
Homie,
every
what I say?
every
What I
3
say?
weeks he's
So
gonna.
more than once is a no
hey,
go.
You can fuck. You can. Hey, one night you can knock the snot out this motherfucker.
But not a second
Hey,
time.
we finna get $1 million, baby.
But not a second time.
Hey, second time, baby, you finna knock the snot out this motherfucker
time.
for $1 million.
Does it have to
Okay,
be
a third
another
time.
million? Another million for the second time?
No,
That
it's
was
still
the-
the same million. What about a third
What is
time?
the proposal?
What about a third time? I'm just trying to see
What
when
is the
you say
proposal?
no.
Is this like a
we
fucked
talked
up?
about. We talked about.
trying to
the
see when you
proposal
say
was
no.
$1 million to knock the snot one night, right?
How long are you
Okay,
riding
but
this million?
More than one is what I'm saying.
Right.
What's
So
the proposal for more than that?
no.
5 times.
He's trying to ride
for
the
a
same
mil.
million.
Kind of fucked up
For the
sex
same-
agenda.
That's not my bitch no more.
So more than one is the cutoff.
That's not my bitch no more.
Okay, more than one's the cutoff. That's all I was trying to find out.
He's trying to ride the same
Man,
mill.
what would a
from the
chick do?
beginning.
What would a chick do?
What kind of genie lamp did y'all
What would a
rub?
chick do? Shit, if you knocked the snot off a chick and she gave, if we split $1 million, the chick gonna be cool as fuck, right? But if I do it twice,
But
oh, now
what if-
you love her?
But what if the scenario is I got to do it 5 times for the $1 million?
To get that first
You can
million.
fall into a pussy once.
You better knock the snot off the
If
first
you-
night 5 times.
Listen, hey,
Yo!
if you fall into a pussy more than once, it's not an accident.
It's not an accident.
It's not an accident.
Hey, they got some pills down the way.
So 5.
Shit,
You better be all you can be for
keep
one
shit
night.
right.
So 5
Hey,
times in one
5
night is
times.
okay, but
Honey,
not different
After that's a
nights.
relationship, bro. After that's a relationship.
If they go to sleep
That's
and
a
wake
great
up
answer.
and
That's
do
a
it
great
again.
answer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So does it have to be?
So we said you better do it 5 times.
Does it
in
have
one
to be
night.
like in the same time period? So like, do you give her like 2 days to go
Why
somewhere?
y'all keep trying to change?
Because I'm asking.
There's one.
I'm trying to get to your zeros though.
You said
It's
one.
one and only.
You
One
got
time.
one night, bro.
One 24 hours.
$1 million.
One
That's what you
24.
get.
$1 million
That's what
gets
you
you
get.
24 hours.
Give me the money, and
First.
whatever y'all
Wait
decide
first.
after that,
Wait first.
that's on
Wait
y'all.
first.
Anything after that, I just sold one for $1 million.
I got half
That's
a million.
not my
I got
money
half.
anymore.
Hey, she's rich. She got 500,000. I
If you
got
agree to
500,000.
anything more than one,
We have to.
I
She
just
got
sold
the
you
chance
for
to
$1
go
million.
and fuck with him and keep fucking with him. I got 500,000. You can't tell me
straight up.
it's not the baddest bitch in the world. I can't bag if I got $500,000 in my bank account
And a plan?
And I'm a cheap motherfucker.
And I got a plan?
And shit, I've been bagging chicks since on $20. I got 500,000.
You guys doubled it. It's $40 now.
Hey,
What happened? How did inflation get
Hey,
that
the
bad?
Did you ever take her out for a
the best women can get $100 a night, and the same bitches I ain't been fucking with ain't worth shit can still get 5.
Oh shit!
Hey, 4 for 4.
You never fall for phone. You never hot 95 from Wendy's.
Man,
BK will get you
you
the
got
two
one night,
meals for
bro.
$5.99. Goddamn.
I'm telling you, anything more than one night, sold.
hey, ain't nobody listening, right?
Everybody's listening.
Ain't nobody listening.
Everybody's listening.
Nah, man.
We're gonna get judged.
But that's the thing, man.
We are
Hey,
gonna get judged
hey,
after
man.
this.
If that was a, if
We will
Shorty
be
got,
judged.
if Shorty's like, yo, we should still do it, you know what I'm saying? And it's more than one, yeah, bet we'll do it. I'm keeping the $1 million and I'm Dipset.
Excuse me, Michael.
Oh man, that's so funny to me. That is so funny to me.
I am not
That's
tripping,
almost
man.
as funny as a thug saying
Man.
din din.
Man, if I got this, hey, I got this chick, right, that I was just average normal with, and she helped me get $1 million. Can you imagine what I could do with $1 million and get another and level up? Can you imagine what you could do if you started off with nothing and then got $1 million? That was your next step, was $1 million. Man,
I mean,
come on, man.
yeah.
Shit, girl, you better keep fucking him. Cause I got me $1 million. I'm finna level up again. So if I went from 0 to $1 million, what's the next step?
Right.
A trillion? I don't know.
I mean, shit. It's just building from there. I mean, I dig it. I'm telling you.
But I've been divorced too many times, so you know.
I feel you. More than one. Sold.
He said one night. You got
So-
one night.
It's rap.
What? You agree? Okay. Holla the squalor. Stay with that nigga.
Hope
He
it works-
obviously
hope it
got
works out.
more.
Hilarious.
Hope it works out.
Right.
I want everybody to be happy. Oh, the kids? Oh yeah, they great.
Yeah, they taken care of.
Yeah. They stay with you this weekend again, right? That's my love. Hey,
Crazy.
It is fleasy.
Right? That was a good little segment, though. There's some gold in there.
time for you to ride.
Like 11. Negative 15 now.
Yeah, when we start my truck.
Yeah, about that time.
Yep.
Call it.
Yeah. So we got 3 hours. 3 hours of some good shit.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you or your company are looking to jump into the podcast world, now is the time. The Plug Agency is here to connect you to the full power of podcasting. You just record and leave the rest to us. The people are listening and want to hear from you. Theplug-agency.com. That's theplug-agency.com. Click the link in the episode description for an exclusive offer.
Yo, it's Julius, and I just made traveling easier with the motorized scooter suitcase. Let me say it again. Motorized scooter suitcase. Yeah, that's right. The luggage has got a built-in electric motor. So the suitcase, I can ride it and glide through the airport or the train station, through downtown, and it all fits in the overhead storage bin. No more crowded terminals trying to say, excuse me, y'all gonna see me gliding through there. I can hop in and off the light rail like it's no problem. I'm not struggling to carry these heavy ass bags of podcast equipment anymore. All you gotta do is just click the link in the episode description that says Smart Suitcase. Click Smart Suitcase and see what I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all, it's going to change the way, if you're traveling, this is going to change everything. Click the link. Let's go.